Hello, hello. How you guys doing today? Wait, hold up. Welcome, welcome. Early stream indeed. I'm doing good, man. I haven't watched the America SWC yet, and I don't know watch that alone. So we are watching together. Okay. Should be exciting. Welcome, welcome. Hold up. Let me set up this chat thing. It's kind of bugging out right now. Let's see. Not working though. But hello, hello. How you guys doing? Hold up. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. My chat is not working. Do you have any content explaining about Artifact? I don't really, but I think Seishi still got a lot of video about Artifact in particular. But usually I talk about my artifact for a unit when I use the unit. So it's like case by case kind of thing. And not like a general thing, because artifact can be quite complicated sometimes, I believe. Okay. I think it's working. Alright, I think it's getting... The Twitch one is working. The YouTube one should show up soon. Hopefully. Then... Sorry guys, a little bit of tech problem here, but should have this one settled. Yeah, the artifact description is kind of funny sometimes, but for the most part, you want to get more out of your unit, right? If it heals, then you want more healing. If the unit does damage, then you want more damage. If the unit does multi-hit, like Juno, for example, then you want additional damage. It's pretty simple sometimes. Okay. Dude, the YouTube one just refused to work. Wait, do you guys need to have a Twitch account to use Twitch chat? I wonder. Hold up. Yo, YouTube chat, if you guys can try using the Twitch chat, just the chat. You don't have to watch on Twitch actually, because it's not working too well for me right now where I can read my chat properly. That would be great. Yeah. Yo, Jamit, thank you so much for the Twitch sub. I appreciate that. All right, so what are we doing today, boys? Today we are checking out the America Prelim. They have day 1, day 2, day 3. I think we finished day 1 and day 2. And we're going to have day 3 next weekend. It happens at like 4 a.m. my time, so I can never watch these properly. And I don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. to watch that. So that's going to be very, very annoying. So we're going to watch that today. Yeah. Oh, the thing works. All right. I think it's good now. Just watching the Europe stream. Got a notif for the America stream. Great. Awesome. So here we go, guys. Don't spoil, okay? Don't spoil. So for the first day... Oh, look at that. It's Topa and Evan. For the first day, we got True Whale, Stay Hive, G Wolfan, Dermo, Zedorus, Koiso, Goku. Oh, can you beat Goku? And Turison. Here we go. Let's see who is going to qualify. Wait, hold up. Let me know if you can hear.
Returning SWC
Can you hear?
Everybody else is brand new to the tournament.
Oh, everybody is brand new? Oh, wow.
Following up there. Zedorus, who's always been in the background of the community right there. Koizu.
Can you hear them? Like a little bit?
Goku fourth and Rixen to match up in the fourth round of the
I think it's working. All right, sounds good. All right, so game one is Stay Hive and True Whale. I think they were there in the America Cup last year too, so that's pretty insane. True Whale, you know, household name for summoners or fan, and Stay Hive has always been around as well for SWC in general. So let's check out their match. Wait, in-game sound? Oh, you hear the game? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me turn off the in-game sound. I was doing some recording earlier for like Siege.
The dev's favorite monster to now
Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that.
That #1 most picked category, surpassing even the likes of Windstar.
Let me move here so I don't block anything.
Yeah, it definitely did. And are the sides switched here? Why is Stay Hive side all LDs and True Whales is all RGB? This is something unusual going on here. But Stay Hive going for speed lead of his own in that Light Werner, as well as a Light Twin, slightly built on Swift, so still contesting that third one. And there's the other speed lead.
Do you guys enjoy the America Cup? Who here hasn't watched the Cup yet and you're waiting to watch with me?
Kind of showing us what the meta
Wait, True Whale's kind of free to play though. The fuck is going on?
This plus Light Fern. That would be the picture of the meta currently today. And now Stay Hive is dipping into the past a little bit with popular picks such as the Light Gojo, Light Werner up there, and Tian Lang. We'll see what True Whale wants to do to round out this draft. Again, this is the only round where they have that full and unrestricted access to their monster box, because after this, the stack pan picks up in earnest.
Oh, we got an LD right there. Chow. You wait for me to watch? Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to the stream. Any idea to who to use Laura with? I think Stay Hive is giving you a pretty good example right there.
That could maybe outspeed, but Stay Hive likely get into turn one either way. So True Whale kind of.
I don't think that's Exodia though. Like if you take out Nephthys, it's pretty shit. Like if True Whale has a proper bruiser comp build, like if you take out Nephthys, it's a pretty bad comp. Low damage, I would say. If there's like a lot of healing over here.
Just looking to get a Viva Chill snipe on maybe some monster on Stay Hive side.
Yeah, I might watch both videos together if we got enough time.
Stay Hive is bringing is telling me that he really wants to try to fight for that turn one if he can here. Bans out the speed lead. We'll see how fast. This is a speed check for Shiho. He's unlikely to take that first turn considering Laura's high base speed. But we'll see how far behind he is after this. We are about to get into it, fam.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, is the Shiho fast enough with the Hey Gang bar to still move in front of Stay Hive?
I still wouldn't call it Exodia though. Like Exodia means you win immediately if things worked out. I don't think Stay Hive comp is designed to win immediately. It might take like 2 turns or 3.
Plan here. We get an HP lead on the
which
side of True Whale, a speed lead on the side of Stay
is not exactly very good into like violent healer.
Game 1 and day 1 of the Americas Prelim.
Hey Ricky, hello. Another rewatch, baby.
Could be a violent Laura, and maybe even the Light Twins is going to be taking that turn one. We'll see as we get in the match. And no, it is going to be Laura moving first, but that Light Twin is following right after this.
Is Laura Vile? No Vile.
So that oh dear. So yeah, that means he's not going to be getting any.
Is the Viva going to snipe somebody though?
He has not been stripped, unfortunately. Here
Oh, he rests that. Oh, but the the Neft is moving. Oh, quad stun!
We've been close.
What is going on here?
Nah. Quad stun, Tian Lang? I don't. That's fake, bro. That's fake.
All the additional damage buffs.
That's a high roll, man.
Utilize that skill 3, so that is going to be a lot of damage as we see right there. And I mean, True Whale got absolutely cleaved here.
You know what, Exodia? You're right, Narinda. Exodia. That's crazy. Hello, Benny. First time here, I just want to thank you. You've been living. Oh, thank you so much for watching, man. Appreciate that. Your favorite mealtime content provider here.
Trinity of the light monsters there as well, in that Light Werner, Tian Lang, and Laura. And True Whale is probably going to be looking to steal some of those monsters now, or maybe put some in the pre-ban as well.
And see, this is what we're talking about here. The Light Fern getting that pre-ban early. It wasn't even in the pick ban phase. This is what we've kind of taken to calling, right, the imaginary pre-ban, right, Topa?
Yeah, the imaginary pre-ban. I didn't even know that Truewell has a Light Fern, but I mean, it's Truewell we're speaking about here, so it's not not an outrageous assumption that he would have this monster here. So not surprised. I mean, Stay High probably knows more than I do in this regard as well. So just puts that Light Fern.
My wife asked me if I can
first pick.
I can do some stuff.
Well.
I'm like, I'm live streaming.
Giving the attack buff and the immunity, as well
Oops.
as having that extra flexibility to reduce cooldown
My bad.
time on skill 2. Just an amazing LD5. I'm surprised it took us this long to see it. It's only game 2.
Yeah, definitely. And that's
Hey, I chose you over my wife, okay?
Can
Can I get a Twitch Prime for that? The fuck? If she really needs me to, I'll dip. To be honest, I'm sorry. I have to leave.
Turn 1.
Might be a good opportunity. It might be a little early to do it too, but you know, a Hagang goes really well with him because Kovarchi be putting up all those buffs all the time. It's keeping Hagang's passive fueled up.
Man, Stay High on the other hand here is just.
Wait, what the fuck? Where's the old? Where are all the LDs?
Last time we saw 5 LD5s.
Does that team only work once? He saw the tier line stun 4 enemies, and he's like, "All right, I used up all my karma points for that."
Swapped sides on that first one, you know, and now we're doing it again. Ostensibly, Stay Hive is kind of dipping into what Truewell picked last time. I'm a big fan of Oki right now, Topa.
Yeah, Okeanos is very strong. Actually has one of the lowest ban rates out of the most picked monsters in RTA. So interesting to see. It's not getting a lot of respect in the pick and ban phase, but he does terrorize the post ban.
Oh, a Tian Lang is kind of cool here. Has a slight anti-synergy with the Masha and the Ciara, but it's like absolutely brutal towards that Oliver and also Oki's third skill. Hagang would be feeding into it as well. I wouldn't be surprised if it soaked up the ban here, but instead the Kovarchi and the Hagang saw each other from across the street and they said, we're not dealing with any of that.
Well, this kind of bad though, no? It's gonna like stun the Ciara, reset the shower. It's kind of GG.
Yeah,
maybe.
That Kovarchi. If that Hagen is getting banned out, as he probably expects to do, since it is his last pick, he's going
where's
to be
Shiho? Where are the Shiho, brother?
Letting
the hell?
Take turn 1. Now he's definitely going to be getting turn 1 here with that 33 Efna that's looking to stun a monster and then set up.
True's not picking any high base speed unit. That's kind of
We'll see how
strange.
much value he gets out of TL in this one too. True Whales got to put something up right now and put a stop to this. Again,
The tier like might quad stun. Hey, you do have a good point.
Yet in terms of advantage or like where the game would be in trouble. True Whale has got to put a stop to Stay Hive though.
Yeah, I do kind of favor Stay Hive's draft here.
Yo, tech difficulty. The good thing about not watching it live is that we don't have to deal with that. All right, here we go.
And then, ooh, the Annabelle outspeeds.
Bam.
Wait, he's going
What?
For Shatter?
All right. Why? Wait, can any G3 in chat tell me why? Was that a misclick? That had to be a misclick. Right? Nobody does that. The fuck? Do you like the stack ban? I really love it. It's pretty cool.
But yeah, it feeds the Tian Lang and he's not.
Does he want the Tian Lang to move? Is that like some
element?
Oh. You know what? He knew. All right. He knew. Stay Hive. He knew, bro. I'm an idiot. That's why I'm here. And he's like fucking playing there. He knew this was gonna happen.
Disadvantage he's throwing that into. Although this is a Tian Lang that doesn't want to strip anything, so we'll see.
But I guess the Ethna's gonna die to the Masha, maybe.
I mean, that Ethna's very vulnerable now.
Just pull Leona thoughts, garbage. Show tits. How much?
Very, very strong fire damage dealer. So that Ethna is definitely going to be leaving the battlefield here.
Yeah.
I think men can show tits on Twitch, right? It's not gonna get banned. Like you can be like half naked.
Skill 3 into a bunch of immunity. So just burning that skill now when you have control over it. There is
Wait, is it a rune gap moment here where Truewell was faster with a 24?
Even with the 9 speed lead disadvantage, he actually outspeeds Stay Hive's Okeanos as well as Oliver's. Now
wait, this is a rune gap situation. The fuck? Hey yo, I think Stay Hive put all its best on the LDs and not the RGB.
Can likely take out one of the other target that Sierra does not bomb here.
Yeah, this opener was a bit sabotaged for Stay Hive here.
Stay Hive never made past prelim, but made to America Cup. Luck diff, bro. Think about it.
And a nice little proc from Oliver.
Bro
That
just
it's almost
happened
like you
to
should all-
always have the
it's almost like
visa
it's on
ready
100% bar.
compared to the other
Very
people.
nice proc there, as obviously he was at very low attack power. This Basha is going to be staring at a meal right now. Okeanos can't return
Okay,
silence. That's not
pass
gonna
the
proc.
silence back
No
like a
skills available
volleyball.
there. But now Basha, do you take out the Evna here, or maybe do you get a bit greedy and go for the Okeanos here?
Ooh, I was thinking the same thing, dude. The Oki's looking
Oh.
juicy and just shy of it, so Tion Lang can finish it off. Also, the Ciara being silenced. She doesn't have any skills anyway. Tion Lang, he's trying to apologize.
I
bro,
feel
for
like it's
that-
a
that
rune
missed
div
strip on
situation we
his
got
first
to
turn.
see here.
Yeah, no strip, but he has also not
I think
been
in
saved by
theory,
the
on a
Super
same rune
King
quality,
Counterpart
Stay
right
Hive
now.
got a better
And
draft.
They have that questionable shatter turn 1.
I
Trying to
think.
set the tone for this match.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
We got a
looks
rune
like he's
div
gonna be taking this home, even though it's
situation.
very debuffed on the side.
Is it because Stay Hive is so much slower
That
than
was
Truewell
really
that
where
he
it went wrong,
didn't
dude.
even
That
bother to pick a
opening
high base unit?
shatter, and it's like, I
where
get it,
usually
there's a bit of,
people
like, habit there,
rush
could've
to
been
pick a
misclick. We don't know
She-Ho?
the whole background. Maybe he thought
Hello,
that
Kevin. Hello,
it would be
Thomas.
good to throw Tion Lang into the mix when
How do
everybody
you
was
get
still on the
disqualified?
bill
Oh, many
and
ways.
make him force the skill too.
Like if you
But
make it to the
ultimately
cup, but
did
you
not
can
work out.
you can't get a visa to go,
There. Here comes the big
then
skill
you
from
may get
Smasher to take
disqualified,
down the Oliver,
which is like a
and
luck
Annabelle
problem,
on
right?
her
It's not
own
like
is not gonna
nothing you can
do
do
it.
about it.
Yeah, not
It's
gonna
like
do it. I mean, I've
today
seen
rained
Annabelle
so
do
much
crazy
that I
things,
can't
but
leave
this
my
is definitely
house, so I
taking
got
Annabelle
disqualified,
over
something like that.
Get that match, but we are going to a game 3, even Steven, 1 point apiece.
Here we go. 1-1. Yeah, we'll have to. I'd love to get some insight into that opener. We'll see if any news comes out from behind that. If we can hear from Stay Hive or something like that, we'll be sure to let you know. So we had last round's pre-ban. Let's see what gets put out there this time. I wouldn't be surprised if Kovarchi was in there, just because you don't want to have to keep banning it consistently.
Let me text my wife if she need me.
Yeah, Kovacic definitely could make an appearance there. And then on Truewell's side, it's a bit more interesting because they have has now shown a full LD draft and then a no LD draft. So it's like, what part is like Truewell doesn't have ruined up?
Thoughts on
and
pull
he
out?
can't scatter it.
Feels
So it's
bad,
gonna be
bro.
that
What can I
Efna,
say?
That questionable play. And they have actually pre-banning a Tian
The-
Lang.
he
one
got
that
he got
utilized
sort of
very effectively in that
soft
first match.
right near the end.
And
Like
also
they solved
Etna
his
in the
team.
pre-ban. A true whale,
And the
I guess,
War
like,
Young,
True Whale probably
the
saw
War
bit.
Young kind of got
He's
respected
like,
a bit too
I
much.
saw
So
what
I think
this
he
was
put a lot of
done
effort into the War Young,
optimally, and I don't
but it
wanna
never
deal
got
with that.
played.
We got
So
a
whatever
fire
plan he
movement,
had,
fire
it kind of
Tetsuya
fell
in that
apart.
first pick slot for Stay High.
So the Thai player, they just solved the pool equation at the end right there.
Shiho is still left unchecked, so Truewell can pick that up. But no obstacle for Lima right now. Maybe still could pick up that Shiho.
It's great to deploy it here and now because I have a feeling that, you know, if you let the games go on, she's going to end up in the pre-ban.
Ooh, Stay High with the secret. He's playing 3 different teams every round.
And Elshari.
Is there a point to that?
Stay High. Yeah, another draft. I mean, what is going on here? This is just a completely different draft.
How
Each game. Now
how
he's
is your
gonna
rune
go
dev?
for a speed snipe. Oh my
How can you
God.
cover
I'm
that?
gonna deploy the Gani Hathor. What year are we living in, Evan?
Is this 2017? Where are we? This is,
What?
dude. This is crazy. He locked it in. Oh, this is actually sick. Both these players are cooking right now. The Elshari.
I like the Gani Hathor though.
Invincibility and/or the immunity that both Lima and Shiho apply, and then we have the Hathor to apply Oblivion with skill 3. This is actually really. This is really.
Huh? Why? Like this, eat this. This can Oblivion this. And there's still a unit here, right, by the way.
Cute.
There's no way Truewell lose this round.
This demon
Okay?
pick here, however, you already have a Gani to reset it.
I put 2.
And, okay,
Oh,
Leica, I mean,
okay,
we are
okay.
definitely
Oh,
not
that makes
Europe here.
sense.
I mean, Leica, there's already a stun from Megami. There's multi-hits from the Secret as well as the Elsharian. It's a pretty ambitious Leica pick, if you ask me. But, I mean, it definitely does counter the last 2 picks of Stay Hype.
Yeah.
If he's. I mean, like, there is a
I don't
crazy
know.
magical Christmas land here where he can solo.
Kind of
if,
weird.
like, maybe
Okay,
Burning
kind of
Zone, like you
weird.
said, but
I
yeah,
don't know, man.
Secrets, random attacks. We're getting a Leica game. It's always exciting when Leica makes it into SWC. I was almost thinking that Stay Hive might want to dip into, say, like a Shizuka or something like that, just so you could kind of reverse engineer your own Lima. But here we are.
I almost want to Stay Hype just keep pressing that speed advantage. I feel like that's the one main weakness of Gani Hathor. Gani Hathor is very strong in slower passive teams, but if you outspeed it, obviously Gani Hathor doesn't get online, and therefore you can counter it. But Stay Hive, you know, opts to go for kind of a counter play style against it. But now he let the Ganymede through against his demon. I don't like the position that Stay Hive finds himself in right now.
Yeah, it's a little tough. We can stun up the Secret here, assuming he activates, and he did. Now Elsharion is free to kind of steal one of those immunity or invincibility options for the team.
Oh man, it's kind of awkward to be. Oh,
But
wow,
it's a
okay, that's still
strip.
the invisibility right
I guess
there.
he can
Lima is
pray
really
for the
fine after,
the
so
threat
put it back up,
state
but
to.
go for that skill to buff removal instead. And
Wait, that's
now
it.
This even is left vulnerable. It's gonna get reset.
I guess he was hoping for a threat state to
That's
come out.
so good.
Maybe. I
That's
don't know.
actually so good. So you could theoretically just go for a demon kill here if you wanted to, but
So Leica
you'd
beats
also power up
everybody,
Justice,
kind
for
of.
Jaeger, so I don't know.
Yeah, Ops just secure the kill right there. Doesn't want to take any chances to secret reduce and cooldown with that team up. And Jaeger now responding back. Decent damage on that water monkey, but not enough to take it out.
Wow. Okay. I guess the Shiho's dead now.
This is the dark side of ripping the skill 2 with the Lima. I definitely would have done the same thing. I think it was the right play, but you end up losing a water monkey or two.
How was Siege? It was fire,
Now,
bro.
Water Monkey
It was
is
pretty
gone,
fun.
but Ganymede is still here. Can ventilate the Lima for even more protection here. And Jaeger,
I already finished my
once
attacks
this
as well.
Alsharian drops, there's not
Early
much that
today.
can deal with this Leica here.
Yeah, and also important to note too, Leica still has Justice. True Whale chose to kind of go a little less spicy and just use skill 1 from the Leica.
Ooh, that's good damage coming
More
out. The
Savannah
tank
Daphnis in
here
Siege?
almost taken out the Ganymede, but it's going to be getting some heal over time.
That sounds kinda
Justice
easy.
also hurts that
Like a
Jaeger
Nana would beat that.
almost drops.
Oh, nice.
There's
dude.
no-
Ganny's actually in a position where he could
No
put the
slow
Jaeger in
debuff.
lethal range potentially.
Raccoon Calm could probably
Yeah,
beat
I
that
assume
too.
The Ganymede is going to have some additional damage. Yeah, 1.5k on the skill.
Raccoon-y,
additional damage there. So I think that might
Tyrannus,
just be enough of the
Nana,
damage. He's kind of forced to hit
the
the
damage
monster
dealer, you
anyways,
good to go.
even having that threat state. I think the Jaeger will be leaving the battlefield here. I don't think Stay Hive has enough at this point to win.
I don't think so either. Unless I may be having a disgusting lack of faith in the power of Elsharion, but I don't know. Because right now we're at a position where Leica can really do some damage.
Oh man, and the Elsharion is not doing much damage, especially after missing that crit right there in Lima. Even with the nerf.
What is Stay Hive combo? What the fuck is that? I don't get it.
Well played from True Whale. I just want to shout out too. I actually really.
Alright, one moment. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, we're back.
Like,
All right, game 3
the
here.
way True Whale held the third skill from Lima at the end because he knew that Elsharion had already ripped the multi-hit. So he was like, I don't need this invincibility yet because I know he can't kill Leica. So that was a really nice little holdout there. And then Justice was enough to take him out entirely. Super well played from True Whale there.
Yeah, very well played. That Leica pick ended up working pretty well. I didn't like Stay Hive's pivot right there. You know, I think he could have just kept going for that turn 1 since True Whale didn't have a speed lead at all. So, you know, he could have just banned out True Whale's last pick of the speed lead or in the Shiho. There was like, you know, either way, like you could. Stay Hive could have definitely.
Is Stay Hive picking a brand new draft again, bruh?
Control, but instead he
No,
opted
right?
for the slow pivot and obviously picking the Dark Demon into a reset of Ganymede already did not work out at all.
That was tough. That was tough, dude.
I guess it's
And
more
there it is.
secret.
That's what we were talking about before. Whether or not you play with the Lima, she's going to appear down there. Might as well get a good game with her in because people don't like to fall prey to that twice in one set.
Yeah, those are probably the LDs that, you know, either the opposing player is not really planning of using, so you can just kind of safely put that in the pre-ban. You're not going to be taking options away from yourself, like Stay Hive did a little bit with that Tianlang in the stack ban.
And now True Whale
First
is
pick.
at match point
Whoa.
in our first best of 5 of the day.
I don't know about that, Stay Hive. I think that's a bit too early right there.
We're seeing just completely different games in all 4 of these games so far, and this is what we love to see with the stack ban.
Yeah, that's the craziest part, dude. Is like, you know, theoretically, you only have to replace like the 1 monster you lose, sometimes 2, but our players here are just like giving us a treat with brand new drafts every game. And now we got a Ciara Gianna combo. Wow, this is frightening with Kovarchi. And Stay Hive.
I mean, brand new draft every game is very fun to watch.
Being a super good target for cooldown
but
reduction from that light.
I don't know about that for Stay Hive though.
I think it's also very, very good here. Obviously, kind of counters that Gianna kind of has to go for that skill 3 buff removal. So I assume the whole team of Stay Hive is going to
double damage from True Whale, maybe. Little Sonya action.
But he's kind of already putting himself.
Sonya Fire Tanjiro. Insane.
Picks, maybe the likes of Daphnis and
Oh.
Sonya, you know, these snipe monsters that are definitely going to be outbeating Stay Hive and putting him in a tough position.
Super well said, dude. Because yeah, you can tell with that Sonya pick, True Whale is picking up on this sort of defensive draft that Stay Hive is taking.
Okay.
Like, oh, you're letting me just kind of be aggressive. Fine, let's do it. I'll slam down a Sonya and a Narsha.
Now that's a Dark Demon that makes sense.
Dark Demon, obviously a lot better in this matchup than the last one. There's no cooldown increase on the opposing side, and you know it does kind of counter this snipe comp that True Whale is bringing here. But I mean, in some ways, there's no AOE.
It really depends on the Sonya, huh?
To ignore the demon in its entirety, but
can he kill it
and puts in the ban?
Yeah, that's one of those monsters.
Is that a Swift
you don't
Viva?
Always want to just play around with. You know, I personally find it to be pretty terrifying. And here we go. Kovarchi's out. Dark Demon's out.
You kind of want a Viva to
Again,
go after the
Ciara
Sonya.
Gianna combo. True Whale going hyper aggressive in what is now match point for him.
Yeah, the Sonya will be taking turn 1 here, and we'll see. Does the Sonya have enough juice here into HP lead, no speed lead, and such Stay Hive? There's that 38% HP lead from Vivid Shell, and probably a pretty tanky squad to begin with. So Sonya might not be enough to take out anything turn 1.
They are definitely tanky, and I'm also noticing you're right that like True Whale's practically his whole team is gonna go first. Yeah,
Oh, that's
look
a
at the
very
attack bar.
slow
True Whale
Viva.
basically gets full control of the
Can he
game
kill the
here,
Jäger
in
straight
the
up?
beginning. So he's going to be mostly
Fuck it, send it.
uninterrupted unless he stuns something with Gianna and allows Josephine to
Can
come
he
in.
kill Josephine here? That's a big question. Oh, it's not going to be.
Ooh,
Yeah, Josephine is
awkward.
cut in if Gianna were to use that skill 3, so we'll see if True Whale opts to go for that. He could probably just take out Josephine with a couple of skill 1s, but no, he chooses to go for skill 3.
I was gonna say, do you just like skill 1 here with Gianna and then like let Ciara finish it
Ooh,
off? Like,
that
with
Viva
proc
actually
action,
killed the Josephine.
she's dead to
The
knock
Nasha is gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's
Oh, good move.
Proc for Stay High, but does hit the stun. So Josephine actually does stay alive here, and now True Whale's in a weird position as the bomb, the detonation
Awkward.
damage is not going to take out this Josephine, but skill 1 might if there's enough additional damage.
He doesn't want to risk anything. True Whale is playing an interesting mix.
Yo,
of, like, aggressive,
that is a
also safe.
very
You could've
tanky Nasha.
Potentially risked a skill 1 into the Josephine there to try to kill it, but saves it for.
Isn't
Sonya
it kind of
instead.
over?
Another bomb is going to
Double bomb Jäger, you win the game.
Going to skip her next turn because of that bomb too.
Yeah, likely going to put another bomb with this Vivid Shell, just trying to get single that monster out here.
Oh, that
Narsha
too.
coming with the skill 2. Probably honestly on the Vivid Shell. Just
Hello,
throw
Mean
everything
Kurun.
And the kitchen sink at this Vivid Shell. trying to get rid of that
Yeah, that's
monster,
kinda-
and there
that's
we go.
kinda
Just like
GG,
that
brother.
proc, this Vivid Shell is going to be gone.
Do you need to keep going? Is my question. How much more do we need to throw into the Viva? I don't. Oh, he's going.
I think he probably just, well, I mean, at this point, you could just detonate and take it out, but he doesn't really want to hit the Ella, as you can be giving totems. You really don't want to hit the Jaeger, as that might give threat state, and then you can't confirm that kill, but does confirm the kill with that skill 3 detonation, and Stay Hive is at a 2v4 disadvantage right now.
Yeah, every unit that drops on Stay Hive's side here is powering up Jaeger. There is still a world where Jaeger could potentially solo, but he'd need to have immunity at clutch ×2. Ciara basically skipping.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, he just has to resist every single bomb.
He
Sonya
first
also
picked Jäger, though,
has
so
this is probably gonna kill
he
him
kinda
off at
asked
this
for
point,
it.
unless all of these are Sonya approved. But he going to
Oh,
Jaeger,
wow, very
Narsha
tanky.
tries to follow up, and Jaeger falls.
It's like his entire team is minus 25 win or something.
Game.
And that's it, dude. Yeah, True Whale moving forward into our first semi-finalist position. Super well played.
3-0. I don't know. I felt like game 1 was kind of like for fun. I don't know what True was doing right there, but after that, Stay Hive just kind of gave up. I don't know about game 1 True Whale pick, like no LD is kind of weird, but True Whale making it through to semi-final. All right. So they said all of them are newcomers. Very interesting. My dad won. You know what?
Fan versus
Maybe
Jirmo
that's
coming up
true.
right now. We're getting into the pick ban phase.
I wouldn't mind for sure to be my dad.
I'm
Like,
very
come on now,
intrigued
brother.
how
I can
Dermo,
buy even more
adapts
LDs.
Once his comp is likely gonna find itself in the pre-ban very fast. Because we saw once again StayHive use that comp and
Did my
absolutely
YouTube
true well in that first
algorithm
game. So Dermo's probably gonna be
push
doing
my
something
video?
similar, but no, he's gonna be going for
Really?
the Oliver
Thank you.
instead,
YouTube?
matching the 33
YouTube
speed
Overlord.
Jibu fan.
Funny the way the first pick in both game 1 and game 2 was Laura. That was the first pick then, and now she's back here again. Jirmo's assembling something really cool here with the Oliver, the Laura, the Lima. That's powerful, but it's clear that Jiwoo Fan is very familiar with how to play against it because he's bringing strip, survivability, and our favorite and the devs' favorite, Shiho.
Yeah, Shiho is there, no surprise. Likely, pressuring that turn 1. If you do get that turn 1 buff remove into a stun, that Layla is going to be gaining attack bar and then cutting in right after. You don't even need to be speed tuned there too well. But the counter of this Layla is going to be this Wind Aya, as well as we see a Chow that doesn't do so well into Layla, but does very well in the rest of the Jibu's fans team.
Yeah, Chow would really take the rest of this team to go. It's honestly just the Layla that would keep him from ever taking a turn again. We'll see what Jiwoo Fan wants to do here.
Both
Probably
draft looks
doesn't
pretty
wanna
good
pick
though,
something to
but
activate the
a little bit
Wind Aya unless he's
unpredictable.
planning to ban it and
It's kind of like a
opts for
bruiser
Ragdoll.
CC mirror.
Ragdolls, there's a couple, multi-hits with that Laura skill tree as well as...
Not sure about
probably
Ragdoll,
going on
though.
A little bit of credit at least. This might get some value, but it's not really a bruiser fight. You don't have any heals aside from the incidental
Yeah.
passive heals on your side. So I'm not the biggest fan of Ragdoll in this matchup.
And we saw them call each other's bluff. We got the Wind Aya and Layla banned out here, so we're playing a very honest game right now. Instead of debuff and Wind Aya going at each other like this, Shiho taking turn 1 to no one's surprise, stunning up the Lima.
Yeah, I think the ban's definitely...
What kind of Juno it is? I think in APAC Group B, it was 100% the spare Juno. And then the other region, it was like Vampire Juno. This Juno is on despair. Okay, back to the despair Juno.
Extremely positive result for Jiwoo Fan there. The Justice already dealing serious damage against Vanessa.
For Gelni, I either go like the usual snipe, but like slower, because you replace Miyang with Gelnia. Or I tank Sylvia with Gelnia, that's about it.
See that Vanessa is actually pretty squishy. Just a 14k hit from the Chow to cut more than half
It's
of
like
Vanessa's HP.
Gelnia
Now,
damage
actually
and a
resisting
Riley or
Oliver,
something.
so he
It's
does
pretty
have
good.
skill tree available.
Now we're just kind of picking away here. Jiwoo Fan is like, I'm just gonna, I'll deal with the Chow later, but the rest of this can go down. There's still a world where Chow solos this, which is kind of crazy to say.
There's no one that Chow solo this. I don't think so, Evan. I think Chow is kind of done.
Obviously, Chow with a skill 2 or even a skill 1 can finish off this Vanessa. But it's going to be a little bit of an
It would take Chow like quite
I was almost expecting him to
a couple turns to even kill a Juno, I
He
think.
could skill 2 the Shiho, but I'm not. Maybe he.
Ooh, maybe if he Valentine every turn though.
The best of both worlds. Justice takes out Vanessa, and now he's going to start working on Juno.
But the Juno hits hard. Look at that. That's not too bad.
I mean, this Chow needs to proc like every turn in order for this to happen. We already
And
said
Juno
Ragdoll
lap Chow,
Chow's
funny
HP.
enough.
As Chow's HP drops, so does his
Because she
damage.
doesn't hit hard enough for the Nem to kick in, but she will crit once and then lap the Chow.
There was a little bit of
Yeah,
mistargeting there, but
there's
I'm
no
gonna be
world where
honest,
Chow can do
after I
that.
saw the additionals from Juno's skill 1, I was like, oh,
I think
does
Chow
not
can
have
solo
this
3 fire
actually.
unit, maybe.
It's like,
In Summoners
she
War.
took out a sizable chunk of his HP, and Jiwoo is going to walk away with.
E-bans are out. We have
All right, Daddy
Lang
Jiwoo.
and a Sigrid that are in the
Thank you,
pre-bans.
Snarky. I appreciate that.
Oliver, traitorous, switching sides over to Jiwoo Fan, and Jirmo taking the Lima.
Oh, we
and
got
the
2
Shiho.
imaginary LD
So
pre-ban.
far into
It's
this
kind of
tournament,
cute.
Oliver has not been performing very well. We saw between StayHive and Truewell. I think the Oliver player lost every time. And in the first match here too, the Oliver player did lose. So he might be 0%.
Oh, I kind of fucked my audio a little bit.
Pairs that up with arguably the strongest buff remover.
I
in
kind of
Tiana.
fucked my audio a little
Yeah,
bit. And I
Well, theoretically, there, some people were taking him, even though his performance has been bad today. Patter.
Jack, you hear me?
Gojo.
Testing 1, 2. You hear me type 1?
Yeah, Yeah, Dermo has the answers against this Gianna.
I really like this microphone.
Too, so if he
The only thing I don't like about it is the
that's gonna be
USB-C cord.
We see Jiwoo fan now pick the Chow
Because it's a little bit flimsy compared to like,
in theory, well against the Shiho,
you know,
that invisibility.
the what do you call that thing? The bigger one.
In theory, is carrying
The bigger
a lot of
cord.
weight on that sentence for sure, because we saw that happen.
But the
last time.
USB make it
Same
very
here is kind of a cute
convenient.
idea.
Yeah, same obviously.
But then it's like you touch it very lightly and it messed up the settings.
Just really stuns as that
It disconnect immediately.
Skill too, as there's not really any buffs to be removed on Jiwoo fan side. Now we see Dermo go with my favorite monster lately, the Light Horang. That's looking very good here.
Wow, Jermo is styling. That was a really.
Are you going to the finals? Yes, I am. Are you?
Now all of a sudden it's looking as if Jiwoo is lacking a little bit.
Okay, we got
besides the Gianna bomb.
we got two Bruiser again. But the SeanB is gonna give Dermo
when Annabelle puts defense break on
quite a big
anybody,
problem, I
suddenly
think.
Everyone's a damage dealer.
I was just about to mention that. On the other hand, Dermo does not have a defense break, so it might be Dermo that's lacking a little bit of damage, especially with the heals that Annabelle is providing. So Jiwoo fan does probably have the advantage on the sustain side of things here too.
And this is kind of an awkward. Oh, actually, even more.
I think
awkward
you just
call.
have to be like a little
There's
bit
not a lot to do on
patient.
this one.
He will get his
So she's
chance
just
to
kinda
defense break.
pass. You hate to see that if you're Jiwoo fan, because now it's going to become
It will
less
come.
likely for him to proc in the future.
Yeah, well, at least you do get that cooldown reduction. Okay, skill 2 with triple resist. I mean, that'd be a resist Oliver, obviously.
Like all this immunity does not matter. It's just like whatever. It will go away.
Interesting.
And Dermo has no
See
damage.
the same A here too, limiting the invincibility, limiting the immunity on the enemy team here, and now all of a sudden Gianna can just cleanly sweep things up. Annabelle with the skill 3 for big defense breaks and slows, and this might be the moment where Oliver cleans up his win rate a little bit.
Yeah, it might be. I really didn't like that.
Wait, my microphone's been blue for a while now. I kind of want to spray paint this white part to like purple or something. Or like half purple, half red. So it's like YouTube and Twitch. I think that looks pretty cool.
There are no buffs. Obviously, with those immunities, Gianna's gonna be stunning.
Yeah, the SeanB fucks the entire team of Dermo pretty much.
This is looking pretty.
Not betting
done.
SeanB
I
is
don't need to
wild.
stick a fork in this to see that it's done, Topa. I'm pretty positive this is going in the direction of Jiwoo fan yet again. And you made a really good point too. It's like Patter's Druid form is incredibly valuable because that's the only form he'll wake up in if he's crowd controlled.
Oliver did miss a reset, but he does not miss that violent proc. Getting a huge value skill 3 on the Patter right there. Yeah, this is cooked and done.
Oliver, free real estate, bro. Holy.
The game. He knows exactly what he's doing. That Oliver. He's like,
Jiwoo draft for just better, I think.
2-0 in favor of Jiwoo fan. We're in a best of 5 today. Way into the semifinals.
Yeah, very strong performance coming from.
What did I have for lunch? I had
What can Dermo do here? He's getting more of his
unagi
potential
noodle.
put in the pre-ban right now. You already see that Tianlang is
Vietnam
being
style,
launched.
not
Notice that
Japanese style.
Holy Trinity, holy trio of the Light Werner, Laura Tianlang is unavailable to him, but we'll see what can he pick to.
You're watching this at
make
4 a.m. right now?
dent in the
Shit.
armor here.
What does he value the most? What does he not want to see?
Any
How can
codes?
Jermo
I don't know.
turn
I
this
usually
around?
just go to the
Like, that's
Discord
main question.
and grab all the
Patter,
codes
even though it didn't perform super
at the
well,
same
and
time.
The nemesis to Patter in that last game specifically, Gianna.
Yeah, once again, pretty well read by Dermo here. He kind of figured maybe he knew that his Patter was going to be put in that pre-ban, so he bans out the Gianna. That's obviously.
I think the Viet Unagi is kind of thin too, but it's not too bad.
The Lima is going back to Dermo's side, and we'll see if he can get a win with this time.
It's funny.
It's
yeah,
like a lot of
everybody's
thin
putting Lima
strip
down
of
there 'cause
meat.
Everybody just wants to use her, and then we get
Not like the
Oliver
thick
and
Japanese,
Shiho. Light
like
Horang came out a
unagi
little
rice
earlier,
kind of
so
thing.
it's slightly less likely to get banned out.
Yeah, Light Horang early pick. I mean, I myself have been actually first picking Light Horang on the ladder, so you can definitely make an early pick.
What do I want for the next collab?
Shiho can do
I don't
pretty
know.
well
I'm
with
not
Horang
really
due to all
into
that
any of the
additional damage.
Western
That's
media
three.
franchise right now, and I'm
Dude,
sure they're
these
gonna do
picks
one
are
of
so
that.
Fun with the Berghild on the 3rd pick slot. Berghild is such a cool monster. She did get nerfed. She's not quite as potent as she was back when we saw Kelly and Bao use her to.
And it's the funny thing about summoners is that you can add anything.
But
You don't have to be
sustains
like
bullet bomb,
purely
she still has the
fantasy
chance to
or
strip and stun. Like she's great.
like a certain aesthetics.
Burgil is-
They can just
still be
collab with
very,
like
very strong if you
whatever.
really have the additional damage runes to really power that
They
through.
kind of
And
keep it to
Juve are going
like
for a Laura to try to get the AoE
fantasy
buff removal,
theme
I
though.
suppose.
I
We're
think.
going for a Josephine when the only stunner is the Burgil that doesn't even have to use that skill too. So I really don't like this Josephine pick here.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That one
Elden
seems a
Ring,
little bit-
Monster
that's a bit of a
Hunter.
dead pick, and I think it's gonna give Jermo
Those
kind
can
of a
probably
leg up if
happen.
He wants to take something here. He's
Wouldn't be
trying to
surprised.
assemble a critical mass of annoying monsters, and
Lego?
He's got the wind footing princess there, and then he gets the.
I don't mind that.
Annabelle to
That's
clutch it
fine
up.
too.
Right now, I'm kind of liking what.
But
Jermo's
Lego is like
bringing.
Lego at this point is
Jermo,
not like
the
there's no
wind
Lego
fire is gonna be enough here.
iconic character,
I
right?
mean,
Or
Wind Desert War is probably just gonna
I
catch the
don't know.
ban here. It's still probably gonna be
Lego is-
Layla is definitely better. And
right
that's
now it's like
definitely gonna be the
freaking
ban.
Mhm.
And
a
Burgil
freaking
kinda has to, like,
material
protect the precedent
that people
card.
just
You either
use
have
to make
Burgil
auto
or you have
franchise
Light
in the
Horror,
Lego
and you kinda
aesthetics.
just try and protect that monster of all this support.
Yeah, Huarang and Berghild.
Street
versus
Fighter
the
is
world.
fantasy. I
It's
mean,
Lima's job to, and Annabelle's
do you
job
see
to
those
take
people in real
Huarang.
life?
Can Ji Woo Fan break through?
I don't
and
see
get a
people punching
3-0
through brick
in this
wall
second
in real
game?
life.
We'll
You know what I'm
find
saying?
out in just a second.
And like shoot fire off the
Oliver
hand.
can definitely
Kind of a
make it harder. I
fantasy.
would like to see Dermo actually even pick up the fire pudding instead of this Annabelle. Just kind of being obviously unstunnable monster does kind of counter the Shiho as well.
Oh, I
as
think
all-
Double might
Someone
win
else
here
also
though.
Unstunnable, so that's a pretty.
It
good
depends
start.
on the
Sometimes that
depends
just
on the
happens.
Laura.
Shiho will either get super resisted or it won't even activate. Okay,
You can Shoryuken no problem. Dude, I can do that with my ass every morning.
Anyway,
Through 3 buffs, and this Lima is literally 200% resistance. Nothing is landing on her. Okay, the stun finally lands, and Josephine did proc. The passive is available, but I mean, the one stun, and oh my god, the light horror damage on that branding is insane.
plus the extra damage from ignoring the effects. That's actually crazy. Yeah, this is going great.
Yeah, Geo doesn't really have
Geo
damage
right
for
now,
these
actually,
passive, man.
And now with the slows and the defense,
And he
break
barely
coming
has
out,
any
this is
slow
actually a
debuff.
Great spot to be in.
Yeah,
Delmo
getting the
should
proc there.
win here, I think.
Burger also landing seal there, so the Oliver cannot proc out of his debuffs here. The Light Horang is getting stunned here, but he doesn't care about that. He bond and procs out, and this Oliver will.
Yeah,
likely
I
be
don't know
the
why
here to
someone
win
also
this.
doesn't have like a
Not
Korea
quite enough. If Oliver falls here,
Korea-based
the Turtles
collab
wins at this
with
point.
like a thing
Look
like
at the number of
like
turns
Soul of
that
Link, Tower of
Berghild
God
takes
kind of thing.
compared to every
And we've
other
seen
monster.
those
She's
collab with
already
other game
won.
before.
She just went. This is
Maybe
actually
they
such a
hate
good
it in
pick.
Korea.
I'm a big
It's like
Berghild stan.
Summoners
Big
Wolf?
Nerf. I think she's such a
Ew,
fun
you
monster.
know?
Going for the stun, regardless of Josephine's passive,
BTS?
respect.
Dude,
Can't be
imagine.
stunned herself, so.
Yeah, obviously that counter doesn't matter that much. Coming from
Yeah, the
Josephine,
passive are too
because
strong here.
Legacy does prioritize this monkey as being more dangerous than the Josephine, although Josephine's now putting in a little bit of work, getting that 2-turn provoke on
Wouldn't
that,
be
as well as
surprised if we
the
have like that Slam anime collab.
So passive is available once
It's been
again,
in every
and
gacha game at this
wants to
point.
Strip that revenge off of the Josephine, but does not go for it.
Like the show was
The
fun,
line
but
is really hard to put
it
down
got a little
the
bit
stun
too
she's basically,
meeting
like you said,
focused. Like I'm watching a
200%
fucking Zoom
res.
call at some
She's
point.
basically allowed one to go through, and that's it. Still rip it. I love the way that
I guess they're
Jermo's
trying to be
just ripping
realistic,
that
you know?
skill Too, regardless of Josephine, eventually he's gonna start feeling the damage, but maybe Annabelle's got that skill ready for him.
Have I ever
And
visited
yeah,
Japan?
you know, really putting a lot of
Yeah, a
value
couple
into
times.
this, or
Do you think it's
Josephine,
worth
because
it to
Josephine
visit for
isn't
1
all
week?
that great,
1 week
but Jeremy
only?
can make
Come
it
on, bro.
pretty good by putting out a
2
stun
weeks, man.
whenever
2 weeks.
possible. And,
Go
right
go
now,
different
we
cities.
see
Like
that
3
one
cities
stun
per day.
damage.
2
You know,
weeks.
Jibu fan can still win this game as Dermo's side is getting pretty low on the health now.
It's gonna be a fun trip.
Josephine, like you said, dude, like she's kind of the MVP right now.
You missed the goal day of all the OG NA player. Yeah. Things move on, you know, people move on. There's still Thompson, though.
Yeah, the guaranteed crit does.
And
do
I
pretty
think
well
I
for
meet
Ragnar.
Wikers
Has
once
that
every
very
year.
strong passive.
Since like,
And
I don't know,
every
2018 or
time
something.
he's hit, but if you get guaranteed crit, it does not matter. And right now we're actually in a 2v2 situation.
Wait, can
Now
Josephine
Wolves
beat?
have to go for
Wait,
stun, and
is
now he
Josephine
doesn't.
winning this game on her own?
Because he's done it too much. That's the problem. He should. Because eventually he was gonna start feeling it, and now's the time when he's feeling it, dude. He was a little fast.
Hey, yo,
with those skill
Josephine
moves.
is her?
Ooh, Annabelle with a clutch heal there does keep the Burgils in the game, but I mean.
Josephine
I
is her,
think
maybe?
Dermo still probably wins
Oh, but it's
use
the
Heartbreak
Annabelle is
Element
too
up there,
strong, I
but
think.
The Heartbreak Element doesn't even have the highest stun chance. It can miss quite consistently, so it does miss there, which is
Stun
very
the
good for
Annabelle.
Dermo, as now the
All right,
will
GG.
be going down as the Burgil is unstunnable. And I think Dermo will still eke out a win here after a very shaky performance.
That was closer than it should have been, I think, for Jermo, but well played regardless. That's 1 point on the
Yeah,
board.
Dermo should win that draft, though, to be honest. The draft was already in his favor, I think.
Jiwoo fan likes to play as he's first picking it once
What is the
again.
popular game in Korea?
And
League?
Lima back on
Probably.
Jermo's side,
Valorant?
taking Josephine is so funny.
That's pretty diabolical, you know. I mean, now he doesn't have the Burr kill. I mean, what is he gonna find? I mean, to be fair,
The anime gets better for Slam anime?
obviously
Really?
every skill of
Oh, yeah.
Shiho does
I
have
hope
an
so.
element, so you know, it's obviously getting some value.
But it looks like they're
More of a
expanding a
counter
lot.
than, you know, stealing it away from Jiwoo fan.
And we're
That's
at
the
like, what,
most
season
SWC
4 or 5 now?
10.5
It's a pretty long one.
thing that I've seen all day today.
Fire
Like, last
Force
year, people were
collab. Wait, that's
taking
kind of
the
fire.
the stunner
I like that.
and the
I like that one.
anti-stun units back and forth from each
Like
other
the
all
firepower
day
is
in
pretty
America's
cool.
Cup
The art
in
style, the
Brazil,
fan
actually.
service.
And so now we're seeing this happen again. Like,
Awesome. The
Jermo
fight
doesn't wanna
scene,
deal
very
with all
satisfying.
Josephine's
The
nonsense.
sound design. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, can't blame him for that. I mean, Josephine
Dermo is
did
a
have
bad
very
word
strong
in
performance
Russian.
The last game too. Did get a
What does that mean?
unusually high violent proc rate too. That definitely helped.
Sung
there.
Jinwoo is in the
Moran
chat.
actually like permanently controlled by the Josephine skill.
Wait, this one is Jiwoo, not
Running
Jinwoo.
out of time there. I mean, those are
This is
pretty
not
good
live?
matches.
No, it is
They
not
might
live.
run out of time.
It was live.
Yeah.
4
You know,
a.m. my
so
time.
Gojo's
I didn't watch
getting
that.
a-
I was
theoretically, there's
sleeping.
A lot of value to be had here with that third skill cleanse. The
Compared to
Chow
EU, this is boring.
Also,
I think in a way that because you don't know any of these players, right? EU is a bit more interesting because you have more familiar names,
Chow looking
and
pretty
also there's
strong.
fucking
Outward
Obabo
Halo pick once
in
again
there,
from
and
Jiwoo
Pink
fan
Roy,
here.
the
Unfortunately,
Dark
no,
Sheep,
no fire monsters either
the
from
Dark
Dermo's
Chow.
side. And the slows.
So it's like, ooh, there's like
Dermo
some
lands again,
story,
like
some
correct.
tension.
Does do pretty well.
Unfortunately
Chow
for America
playing
Cup,
so
a lot of
well in
people
Lucio.
Yeah,
you
that's
might not know who they are. Maybe they're first
the
time
answer to
SWC
Light Horse is
player.
already on the board.
So there's no
So,
like,
you know, it's
there's
great
no
he
like
got rid of
story.
it, but you know, yeah, I think Jiwoo would have had that on lock if he. I would have loved the Layla here, Topa.
Also, we don't get to see like cleave com, like LD cleave. Usually by game 4 and 5 you get like LD cleave, but I'm sure this for like the South America audience is gonna be pretty high because I think there are a lot of like South America streamers.
It's a lot of tempo from Jermo early. He really took kind of control of the game here, and it's really again valuable to get Annabelle to just use that skill.
Tomb Raider, new anime from Korea. No, I haven't. Is it fun? Does it have big titties?
Cool.
Yeah, good damage. You know, there's just that heal over time that Dermo
Awful
has.
proc.
Not much healing. So you're getting that.
How about
unfortunate
Avatar
violent
collab?
proc. And,
Yeah,
Laura
that's
with the
a
skill
pretty
too,
simple,
pretty
easy, popular one as well.
Yeah, awful proc from CR.
Wouldn't mind
I hate
that.
to see that. That's the one thing.
Thompson was
about
playing some
Bio is you don't
aggressive
get to
team.
choose.
I look forward to that.
You know, sometimes get awkward turns like this. Jermo's in a position where he can kind of hold some skills here.
Like they,
so he can kind of stun up that.
we're
Annabelle
seeing
easy.
the team
Wow.
that does a lot of stuff,
Good
but
stun on Annabelle. Definitely wants
it takes a
just
while to
release
win.
3 monsters and leave that Chow for last and hope.
it's kind of like the Korea qualifier.
At the end of this match, because Chow next turn is going to be taking out this light Gojo here likely, so it's already going to be at a
Because
3v4
the more
deficit.
complicated your combo is,
See, yeah, just
the higher the
shot,
risk it,
not enough. He's actually
the
gonna
higher the
heal.
reward,
He's gonna
the
heal
higher
from
the
critical
risk,
range,
and they're playing
because
for
of the
money.
heal buff.
They're not
He
playing
will
for
be
your
able to
entertainment.
though, so it's
Your
Yarn is
entertainment
doing
is the
that thing
last
where
thing they
Roxy
care about.
might
So
be able to take him out with the-
they want to draft
the
as
third
safe
skill.
as possible, right? So
Gojo
that's
does get a
totally
skill
fine
for
as
us,
well.
does get some absorbs there. Annabelle also does have skill 3 available, and she is moving next. Can Lima get the proc?
When are you
Not get the
shaving
proc.
your head again?
This defense break slows are gonna hurt.
When we
but
get
Laura also
1,000
has
Twitch
those up, so
subs.
that's actually
How about that?
counteracting it. The
We're at
defense
100
break
now,
slows,
so
but also
there's a long way to go.
Oh, but the
Gojo's
violent
gone,
proc.
which also means the big cleanse. Chow with the proc into the Justice. Lima's gone, dude. Jiwoo taking this back.
Oh, that is a crucial violent proc coming from that Chow. As Lima
Chow
getting that
might
skill
still
to
win
go
though,
back
low-key.
cleanse in invisibility,
Low-key, Chow
but
might win.
heals.
If he
Was
can
gonna
kill
be
that
coming up,
Josephine
but I
now,
think from
he
this
wins the game.
position, Chow probably wins due to that violent proc.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Chow,
Okay.
There's really no world where enough damage can come out of this because you also can't apply enough debuffs really.
Okay, that's
for
gonna
Chow
hurt.
to stay down.
Ooh, the
this
Chow
is it,
wins.
dude. Chow, proving he's more than just a pick ban threat. He's probably gonna take this. Look at the healing coming up in this huge Justice. Everyone's.
I don't know.
down,
Dermo
and
team
with
seems
the
to always
ban-
just kind of have the damage problem. Like this has low damage, right? And then this also has low damage. And then this also, like, he usually has damage problem, I think. Low damage, gets shit on by Seimei. This has low damage, but I think Gio just drafted not as a... Because, like, the Josephine here, like, the fuck? Who stunned you? Like, there's someone stunned. Why do you pick Josephine? I think you replace Josephine with something else, and you might have won, I think. I don't know. But it's also low damage. It's a lot of LD, but, like, low damage. It's like the utility LD, so... It's not as exciting to watch. All right, Geo fan W. Who's next? Are they both new SWC player? Oh, debut Zealous. I think he's on Twitch all the time. And we have Koiso. Oh, he looked like I don't know. He looks like TSM Myth. Just saying, okay. That's not like an insult, okay? He kind of reminds me of TSM Myth. Now it's just Myth, right? It's no more TSM. I watched a lot of TSM Myth when I was playing Fortnite back in the day. All right.
Following his appearance in the balance patch, dude, still seeing tons of play. He was at the second most picked.
Am I still in contact with Island Grown? Not really. Not really.
Yeah, Windstark is still the second
DBZ collab. Probably not happening ever.
He does have a sub 50% win rate.
Spirited Away collab. I think most people here are too old for that.
That monster and what can he do to
also, isn't it a kid show?
Long time on that draft. I don't think it was an auto pick, but he was definitely thinking.
All right, let's see here. Zealous again, Koiso.
Oliver and the Oki on Koizu's side, which I really love.
You know what happened to Spire? Who?
To open up the enemy team, so that way Dark Arrow.
Who is Spire?
Yeah, I would. I mean, Koizo right now has picked 3 resetting monsters. So if you've ever seen a game for Windstark,
wait, Zero's doing
this would definitely be a game
the
where
poo draft.
Could do some damage, but Zero's
Spire?
Monster.
I guess he got burned out from Summoners as well.
Cannot be reset. It does fully refresh cooldowns too.
Yeah. Hopefully, Koizu's kind of hoping that the enemy team has no will. I think is kind of the idea at this point. But also, I really like.
It's another low damage, high utility draft.
The Lima at the end, turning this into just a bombastic draft.
Yeah, I really like Zeros' draft here. I'm not a huge fan of Koizo's draft.
Kind of like a
really
ZZZ draft.
This AOE damage, or I mean, I guess it's only really the Dark Aragorn that really cares about that. Obviously, Oki can set up with that skill too. But if that old wood, the old wood is banned out. There's no sustain on Koizo's side either. Zetter's likely going to be taking turn 1 here too. With this Werner, and Koizo doesn't have enough buff removers to control everything on Zed's side.
Yeah, that's
the Oliver looks a little bit too scary though, but I guess the Ella there is to mitigate that.
Zed likely taking that turn 1 with the light Gojo. Here we go. Big skill 2 to start us off. What does he get? Gets lots of reses, but does collect the immunity.
Oh yeah, lots of.
Is there a Vio like Gojo?
Unfortunately, does not desync the Oliver to that.
He's faster than all the other Vio unit, but
now go on that Annabelle.
Yeah, it might be a Vio.
And now
might be on Swift.
To reset something, goes for that Stark. I think I would have preferred to see that go on the Ella and then just reduce the attack bar of Ella's Zero, because now Ella does have all skills.
I feel like the Windstar is gonna clap.
As well, so skills will be available.
That team up.
I have an icky feeling about that Windstar. Ooh, that's a whoa, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
Damage. No support. Look at that damage coming from the Oliver of all things.
Yeah, not enough of the defense.
He can heal here though, so it's not too bad.
Here. Yep, you don't want to stun and accidentally trip up that Josephine. So now Annabelle is going to be getting that turn. Can get some healing, or no, he's.
Where is the best place to wash my hand in Vietnam? I don't know, bro.
That damage is going to be sticking.
Anywhere.
What a goated play. That's
you think I go outside my house to wash my hair, bro?
That was a cute play. And also having that unit.
That's gonna take 2 minutes, okay? Including the happy ending.
If Stark violent proc, we might see an entire dead team.
Yeah.
Okay, no violent proc, no cinema.
Can Bola be here next year? Okay, Can Bola, I'll keep you to that. All right, I'll clip that. Take a screenshot, Ken Bola. You better be here next year and pick some aggressive team.
He lives here actually. This is a lot of damage coming towards the Windstar.
Oh man, this Oliver.
Did Oliver Oki kind of crazy? I thought Ella would be able to mitigate that, but no.
You can get a little bit of healing. That might just be enough to save this Stark.
Right? I think that is.
Oh wait, hold up.
That's it.
Maybe? 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 The Stark gonna go crazy.
Maybe not.
The Stark gonna go crazy here. If he violent proc, he wins the game. Right now, dude. Do it. Do it.
Needs a
Can he get a
proc.
proc? Does he get the proc?
Bruh.
Dude. Wow.
Bruh.
Zed's not getting lucky with this side here at all. This is just well played in this position right now. Meanwhile, I am fascinated by Poiso's triple reset comp. I don't know if that word has ever left my mouth before. Triple
Man,
reset.
Oliver Oki is kind of crazy.
Obviously, we see the combination of Oliver and Okeanos quite often, but with the Dark Argor,
They need to buff the wind paw a little bit more next balance patch.
Zed really needs
Or
to get
this
this
is gonna
done.
run
You
everything else
had
to the
go
ground, bro.
Oliver to get your Ella turn, but I think Ella will still actually take a turn here. And obviously that skill 3 is unreasonable. Oh, but Oliver gets the violent proc and he absorbs more attack.
The
bar
lack of
and
fire
then-
pudding princess is
That was
concerning
really
in the
good.
draft.
Getting rid of that attack bar. We got the hollow purple coming out here. Zed is not.
Because I don't think the light Gojo did anything the entire game. He's just kind of there. It's kind of vibe. It's like a vibe pick.
I think Zed is making a couple misplays
I feel
here.
like light Gojo is only good in a wombo combo team. In these kind of like
Gets a turn there. And
neither here or there situation, it's kind of
immunity
ass.
heals as well as cooldown reduction, or you could just use that skill 3 to refresh.
Light Gojo got resisted, but Light Gojo as a strip is not exactly very consistent at doing all of the things he's supposed to do, right? Like you use it and you expect like some of the thing to work, not all the things.
So you're just crawling to your next turn, and then
Dude, I don't know. Zeros look like a very successful tech CEO for some reason.
Dark Argon getting the defense break. That attack buff is going to be for an extra turn, and the Oliver put out some serious damage that ultimately was what gave Koiso the win here.
low-key a surprising amount of damage from the Oliver. I was pretty impressed by what he was capable of doing on a defense break. It was awesome. So we got the Oki and the pre-ban. That's actually a little surprising to me. And the Lima.
Yeah, that is
Okay,
surprising.
okay,
The
some
Lima there
aggressive
as the Dark
starting
Argon
pick,
now being
stealing from
stolen
Koiso.
by Zed. So he's taking that away from Koiso, as well as that Oki is in the pre-ban, but Koiso has
Ooh, a little bit
too.
too many high base
So, like,
speed,
I
I
can still find
think.
a way to triple reset you somehow. We got Sack. We're one
I don't
more
like
down,
that.
2 more to go. We'll see if he wants to do it. The light Gojo.
All right, we're gonna combo. What the wombo combo coming?
Yeah, like Gojo, likely on Swift, as we saw from the last game. Obviously, no violent procs, no dispairs, and it did take that turn 1. So Koiso probably knows that it's going to be a turn 1 threat, and we see the return of the Burr Guild. I love that pick.
I'll do the.
Yeah, wouldn't mind a
Burn
Full
Guild.
Metal
That's really
Alchemist
impressing
collab
me
too.
today.
There's so many anime
Yes,
franchise,
and
right? But
also
usually the
big
one that
coming from Koiso
has
here.
a
Obviously,
reason
knowing
to
there's a little bit of cleanse,
be
as I
promoted
said, with that,
will
like Gojo,
will
and
accept to
both that
be
skill
in
tree is
a
so
Summoners
devastating.
World
Also, let's
collab.
provide some cleanse and heals for your team as well.
Maybe Freerun is gonna come back
He's
with
really
a
strong. Oh,
with new
it's
chapters
the
and stuff like
return
that.
of
You
the
know, gotta
2
keep
units that
the
appeared in his
keep the
ghost pick.
franchise
We know Koiso's
relevant.
really comfortable playing with both Annabelle and Nikki together. So now Zed is bringing back the Windstar. This is the kind of dream team I would like to assemble.
Yeah, this is the Avenger team here from Zed
Oh, yeah.
right now. The Avengers are uniting. The Stark is coming into. Ella is making return as well. Does, once again, kind of counter that segment as well as the immunity is very nice to prevent all those negative effects that Koiso is bringing right now.
Wait, what? Why
And
Fire Legolas?
Legolas, or as you like to call
Why?
it, Casino Legolas, because the first skill with the varying hits. That's kind of cool. There's not a whole
Oh, that's
lot
a
of
weird
options
ass
for him to
team, bro.
take except for
Shit.
What Ella applies.
I
He's
like the
really good at
AoE double
reducing the attack bar. And so Zed is gonna
oracle
ban
and
that out
oracle.
'cause
Oh,
he doesn't wanna
Kauger.
get pushed back again. We kind of had that happen last time. with
Because
Oliver, so he
Zed
doesn't
has
wanna
like
keep
no
this
real hard
Yeah,
CC
just
right
so
now.
banned there,
That looks
just
pretty good.
Legolas, not many buffs
Legolas
here,
get
but
banned. It's kind of
obviously
funny.
gets a lot of value from stealing that attack bar.
Is it to kill the
And
Windstar?
it has that casino factor where if you just 5-hit every time, I mean, it is the best monster.
You can run that team. You know what? You have a
Skill
good
2,
point.
repeating the
If
start
it
of the
if
game
it
before,
loses
and now
here,
there's no
then I'll ban
Josephine
Benny though,
for
because
him
he
to
gave a
really
bad
be
opinion
afraid
on
of
my
him, like the
stream.
last time we
And
saw
we don't
him
want
in this
bad
tournament.
Yeah,
backseat
but
gamer.
unfortunately, this time the Burkhill does not.
I
connect
only
with
want
that
good
stun
backseat gamer.
Or the pushback or absorb on that skill. There's a very
All right.
skill
If
track there.
Zed win,
And Shiho does
Benny
have
is
some
banned
start
for the
so far,
day.
Can go for some provokes, but that is going to be likely. In the
Like, Sean, build that team. No, it's a fucking shitty team. Shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well said.
A bit
And
too heated
then,
right there.
So Sekhmet taking a nothing turn.
Let's
We
see
got
if Zed
provokes, big
beat him
provoke, he's
or
coming out
he
here.
will
This
win.
is probably going to be another skip, even though she's not even provoked. I don't think you use the cleanse here, right?
It looks like it should win though, in my opinion. But the Ella's giving me icky vibes. Okay, I don't like Ella. Ella.
No defense break, man.
I
This
see
is
that
why
unit on
Burkhill
screen. I
is not
get
seeing that
a
much
bit
play.
triggered. I don't know why.
He's not the
I hate
most
it.
consistent unit in the meta right now. Missing it. I mean, missed the stun, missed the defense break. That is hurting.
And also just rip it. Zed really likes ripping the hollow purple.
Yeah, you didn't snap very early as now Sekhmet could go for a skill 2 here, but no, Ops go for the Charming Voice, resetting the Stark. And now Ella, I think you want to use.
But like nobody
skill
draft
break.
like
You're trying
Z
to get
in
full
fucking
attack bar, and then you can use
G1.
skill
All right,
four. You get the
this is
bottom
like a
block anyways. You go to the
LD5
speed,
rune
wasting that
efficiency
skill to
carry
right away, get
draft.
the skill four
If
out.
I'm seeing
You're
one.
protected once again with the immunity.
Yeah. The
People in
consistency
G1
we're
draft
seeing
like
in
they
Zed
on
is even
SWC
cleanser
RGB
when they don't
only
need 'em.
fucking
But, like you said, you got the
challenge
backup
run or
from
something.
Nikki.
Very well
We got
drafted.
it. Here comes the big skill 3 to apply the attack buff.
Okay,
Goes
okay.
Zandy out there to
Not
the enemy
bad.
Team of Zed. Now all of a sudden, Stark's looking pretty low.
Yeah, Stark is dangerous low. This is also the main way to counter Stark is just targeting it.
Okay, he got a death break.
A whole lot of value from the damage.
Might be winning.
Passive.
It lands. The Annabelle landed the defense break in the slow on the very first hit against Wing Stark. That's a
Ooh,
high performance Annabelle.
sus.
Ooh, but that's
Ooh,
also getting Stark
sus.
attack bar and no defense break again. What is going on?
Dude, Birdhill kind of
Come on,
ass,
Birdhill,
bro.
stop
I
throwing
swear.
those
This,
stuns.
what is this unit even doing?
Stark would have had a meal on
Oh,
the
oh
mid.
no, oh no.
You may still be able to take it out. It's not
Okay, that didn't do a whole lot.
This is why it's hard to love Berghild in 2026, dude.
Oh, the
I
death
love
break.
her for the attack bar gain.
I think Nikki
No
has
crowd
heal,
control,
right?
but it's hard,
Yeah.
you know, like, she's not as good. Just shy. That defense break is really hurting the light Gojo skill too.
Oh man, and no, the Light Gojo got 0 absorbs on that Nikki. If you got even 1 absorb, the Berghild would have moved in front and likely would have been able to finish off the Nikki. So Zedis is not getting anything.
All right, maybe Benny has a point, guys. Maybe Benny has a point. Maybe this team is kind of
Absolutely
insane.
rolling right now. As the Berghild finally
But I don't like Zed draft, like
Dude,
one bit.
It's so it hasn't. Wait, it's viable.
I don't know.
Dude,
I
okay,
feel
wait.
like
Zed
Koiso got a free win.
Zero value.
Kinda.
He got the defense break when it literally didn't matter anymore.
Man, I mean, this is kind of a,
All right, how do I run Nikki though?
you know, I can feel Zed's frustration.
I'm too used to the Nikki damage output in my Lucifer cleave with like attack with damage attack. I feel like if I run Nikki a normal Nikki, I'll be disappointed though.
Koiso 2-0 lead.
It's the scoop. It's the scoop. Yeah, I could feel. Legitimately.
It's not really
if you're
whispering
listening,
something
like,
while
feel
using
before
S2.
you die.
Yeah,
Like,
collab unit usually have like a voice line
'Cause he got
compared to
no
normal
value that one
summoners or
game as
unit.
well. The defense break from the
So
Berghild
it's
came
kinda
out when it
funny
no longer mattered.
when
Yeah, I mean, he had
only
2
summoner
opportunities to
unit
get a
shout
defense break
something
where
and the rest
Nikki
will
would
just
have gone
not
down
say
if
anything.
it had that defense break
No
and the
story,
defense didn't
no
land. And the
voice,
moment, you know,
no whatever.
Stark's gone, you don't have that follow-up damage
Summoners
anymore,
over,
then the
baby.
defense break lands. And
You
also
say that to a
Berghild
modern day
was the
gacha
first
player,
Stark's,
they'll spit on
and,
you.
I mean, it took
What do
her
you mean?
8
A
turns to
character
get
with
one
no
of the
story,
like,
no
Yeah,
voice
we did also
acting.
see some nice
Yeah,
choices
summoners
from
will.
Koiso
Why do we even play
towards
this game?
the end. He chose to press the advantage instead of cleansing the defense.
Do I
break
play
off of
challenge
Nikki.
mode?
He chose to confirm. the
Not
kill.
really.
Well
I
played,
play a little bit here and
great
there.
red
I think my
assessment
longest streak
and
was like
risk
9.
Analysis.
It's like
Koiso
whatever.
taking back that Dark Aragorn for this game.
Sometimes the
3-2.
first 3 win are so
It is
easy, it
worth
doesn't even
mentioning that
matter.
Koiso's at game point.
Yeah, he is. Koiso definitely played that very well. You know, he had a lot of you know, fortunate moments through the Zed's misfortune in that last game, but he definitely made the most out of the opportunity right there. Very well used all of his skills, you know, very calculated there, and does get the win. And right now we're moving on to this game 3, potentially the last game. The Dark Aragorn has once again switched sides, but Zedder is bringing a couple Dark Nat 5s of his own.
The Dark Stark's debut in SWC America's region. That's a cool monster to show off here. And this again is why we
I
love
feel
the
like Dark
fan
Stark
chat, because we start getting
has
some
been pretty
weird,
ass in
cool new
SWC.
picks that you wouldn't normally
The
get to
win
see
rate
with
is
just one
not
alternating
looking
feedback.
hot for Dark
Yeah,
Stark,
both
even though
LD
on
or
paper
Gojo from
in
previous
ladder,
sets has
Dark
the,
Stark kind of
a little bit
strong.
deeper in this box, and as he digs deeper, he finds more Dark Nat 5s. Now we have a Han, obviously getting pretty good value on that speed.
Challenge battle.
Does decide to go for a full
All right,
team, which he
so
is
I've
doing
done
right
challenge
now.
mode casting for
Follow
like the
daily
NA
chat.
region,
Follow daily.
and
Salve no chat.
it's really fun for a little bit,
Salve.
and
Yeah,
after
yeah,
a while it got really
from Zed.
tedious.
This is crazy, guys. Yeah, again, it's like
Because
this
if you want to
is
win in challenge mode, you got to
this
drive a
is
lot of healers,
really
and
out
if
there,
they're
and a
playing to
whole new
win,
team, for
they would do that. And every match is like, all right, guys, let's sit back, relax, and enjoy our tea for the next 10 minutes. Okay, things start happening now. It takes a while for stuff. And then you get to see the same unit again, and then there are certain units in the challenge mode that are really good compared to the rest, even though they are equally ruined well. But some are just really, really good compared to using certain things. So it ended up being a lot of battles of smashing healers, which is not really fun for tournament.
Yeah, well said. And there it is. That's a nice little.
You
little
won't
source
ever
here.
see this kind of thing happen in challenge
Does
mode,
that
right? You
mean
see the
he's
same unit.
Banning out like the Juno or the Eleanor here.
Like, it would be very funny
I'm
if
not the biggest fan of the Indra pick here. I think you
if
kinda
like
have
these
to
two
balance it,
guys get to
you know,
like best of
go for
5,
offense,
but
you can
they
go
have
for the busters,
2-2,
but
and then the
when
last game they
Hans
do
is
challenge
fanned out
mode.
now,
One
and,
tab.
without defense break, I'm not
Like
sure
challenge mode, I
if
think
Zed
it's
has
fun
enough
when
damage in
when you
stacks
mix
like
it
that.
in some other things, and not just
Doesn't
challenge
look
mode.
like it, but I'm open to being surprised. Meanwhile, Koizu's got like a fortress set up on this side here between the Raccoon and the Eleanor. So we'll see what he's capable
Dark
of. Hunsa's got a
Stark
few
and
different
Dark
immunities to take
Indra.
out the
Can he do
enemy
enough
team.
damage
And
though?
we get a full team. We got two
Maybe?
increased cooldown times
That
on the
despair
right
kind of
wing as well.
crazy.
Wow, and a near full team stun from a Despair Nix just rip that.
Oh, the
skill
damage
that
not really
stun
good
box.
that
That's gonna
though.
be a lot of damage, but the Raccoon was not reset. Ooh, but the Indra cuts after that Raccoon, so it's not gonna be cleansing anything else here. Now the Indra damage.
Oh, you watched my video from 10 years ago? That's crazy. Yeah, those were the days, bro. Tough times.
That's all he's here to do.
Tough
bro.
times,
We're
bro.
just- Zed-
I mean,
Yes,
didn't
he's
like
kinda
the
over,
provoke,
huh?
but this was not the reason. I mean, I expected to get at least some provokes.
Okay, but Koiso doesn't have damage, so we don't know if he's gonna
Lance,
win
was that
just
an
yet.
Eleanor intervention? Is that what happened? I'd love to see.
There's
we'll check
code.
the
Let's go.
replay.
Oh shit, I
We'll see what
forgot.
happened in the replay. Either way, he ends up with no provokes.
You need to
Zed
let
is
go
clearly
now.
trying to line up a pseudo infinite provoke angle here because of the Nyx to extend the provoke time. But like, you can't infinitely provoke if your Indra backfires on you.
Yeah, you can't extend the provoke if there is no provoke in the first place. And meanwhile, this Oliver is having absolute field day right now. Oh, okay.
I think
never
Dark
mind.
Indra chance of landing provoke is not
This-
exactly 100%, right? So.
Unfortunate. Yeah, it's
Oh,
rainy
there's also
day,
the
that
horse
counter-
that can put
yeah,
glancing
and,
passive on.
I mean, Zed, man, that Indra is reason for so long though.
He kinda need
I'm
to
just
kill
starting to
the
see that,
Dark
there is so much
Stark,
elemental
I think.
diversity on Koizu's side that Zed's not getting any value off the skill 1 from the Indra.
Yeah, there's actually no duplicate elements there. Wait, Stark for proc here. Could get the skill 2 and that could do a lot of damage. Nope, does not get the proc. And now the
I
skill
still don't have win and 5
resets
Fearing, by the way.
once again.
I don't know how many thousand of scroll I've summoned from the
well
collab.
executed on that one. If
Still
he
no
maintains
win and
this
5 free
advantage,
run.
This game could be his, and he could be qualified for the semis.
I mean, the Oliver's is absolutely missing everything right now. Missing once again, double resisted on that Indra. No violent procs to Indra. Does get a little bit of pushback there, but really needs to get those violent procs to get back in that skill 2 and hopefully get, you know, at least one provoke, I guess.
Or something.
If you get the defense break, he win.
There's only one target available because of the
Okay.
dark state that Stark puts
Oh,
on
no
himself.
skill though.
Actually, you might just want to keep going into that regardless. That defense break is looking pretty spicy.
It definitely is. Not with that slow and that Stark too. It is not the wind Stark, so it does not get attack power when you hit it. So you can definitely get rid of this Dark Stark now, as it is probably the biggest damage horse on Zed's side right now. This Indra, if it does find a proc, does have skill 2, but there's immunity on everyone.
It's a tough spot. It's going to take patience and a lot of doing from Zed, and also Loki a wounds to skill 3 again. So we'll see if Zed can last long
All right.
enough to do
I
this.
think
But
Koiso
it's
win
looking
from here.
more and more dire by the
I
moment.
think.
Meanwhile, Koizu's in an amazing position.
It really is. I mean, Zed's just...
Because
I
Dark
think
Indra
on
is not
Indra, I think
that good
something
alone.
there, maybe I like defense break. Honestly, something like a Bella, as weird as it sounds.
Also,
would
Koiso
have been
picked
a lot better
two-
in that last pick slot.
triple
But he's
healers,
also just
but
missing
then got
every
banned.
single provoke,
One of them
which
got
is an
banned.
unheard
So
of
technically he
performance
picked
that
triple
he was
healers.
stunned by his Eleanor. I mean, the Indra is not having
Picking the right healer comp is
And
just
that's
so,
why I
so
really wanna see
strong.
that moment in the highlights again. I want to see, like, was that an Eleanor intervention? Was that?
He's gonna get his skill up with Oliver and Daragon? Dude.
Opportunity, or did he not activate?
I can't
that
get
was
my
really
skill
confusing
up
because
with
I've
this
never seen him
gameplay.
miss all. That was a cute little two.
Okay, that's not very funny.
Raccoon really dusted up there.
Yeah, 2-turn sleep, and Raccoon said, nope, no chance for you, Zed. And this game is over. Wunsa is going to be falling this damage Oliver. Once again, and now we get that team up for that.
Damn, Koiso, okay.
Break as well, and that is over.
He
Koiso,
beat a full
3-0
Dark Nat 5 team, I think. That's a full Dark... Wow, that's a full Dark Nat 5 team. I guess having healers are just that crazy. All right, that is Zedorus and Koiso. Next up, we have Goku and Turison. I heard they are both new as well. Are they both new to SWC? Maybe. Debut? Ooh, debut. Debut too. I think this guy... Oh, I definitely watch this guy replay a lot. Because of the light Tanjiro. It's very, very cool. I hope he use it though.
time, so you can kind of counter with those.
He's
passive
always
boosts
near
as
like the
well.
top 10
Wind
as
Aya
well.
being one of my favorites because it's really cool to see her self activate because you can throw a skill 1 into the enemy team, and then it reflects that heal block back on her. And now all of a sudden she's applied a debuff to herself, which is a cute way of dealing with it. And of course, chat, Bulwark stocks have been going up for ages. What with the introduction of the Water Old Wood and now the Light Fern, it's like we have tons of ways for Bulwark to just get better and better. Goku 4, bringing back the Oliver, the Shiho. We've seen a lot of them today, and we're probably going to keep seeing a lot more. Too.
Oh?
Yeah, and Turks and
Interesting. I like that. Finally.
He has been playing on the ladder recently. He has kind of moved away from the LDs and he's adopted a little bit like a Obabo style of play here. He also likes to play this with Water Monkey a lot, but Goku did steal that Water Monkey away from him, so he's left without that high base monster. So we'll see how he responds, as Goku is likely going to push this tournament advantage here.
Yeah, he's taking his time thinking about this, bringing a Water Gojo, the first Water Gojo we've seen today, and then a Gianna to back it up.
I mean, Water Gojo cannot be pushed back, so in that sense, it does pretty well into Bella, as obviously that can have a lot of pushbacks to that skill one. But on the other end of the coin, Water Gojo's a defense-based monster that's not going to be having a lot of hit points, and Bella with a lot of additional damage can kind of shred through that monster.
Nice, and then we've got a couple anti.
Damn, that was like a free Annabelle pick into
towards the end. So this is really kind of a turn
into this here.
Specialty. Again, I'm like a little.
I think Tourism might have to ban Oliver.
Defense break that Vanessa can bring, anything can deal damage.
Will we get a chance to see you compete in SWC matches? If they have like a kid division, I might give it a go.
Are pretty strong here. That Bella might be getting banned.
Like I don't know, teen division.
Heals, passive shielding as well, so obviously very anti-CC.
I might qualify after for the prelim.
I wouldn't be super surprised at a Bella ban to get rid of the damage, but I could see Zenisek or Josephine as well being a good option just to get rid of one of the crowd control things. And ops for the Josie and then Ella.
Yeah, I think Ella is a pretty obvious ban from Turkson here. That way, Goku's left with no sustain, so all damage you do is permanent. And obviously, Turkson drafted heavily in this anti-CC, so he's kind of comfortable just fighting the first 4 picks of Goku.
When Turkson is putting all his chip into this Bella here,
quarterfinals game on day 1 of
that's a little bit sus.
Taking turn 1 can stun up Bella.
What is the best guild in Asia right now?
Okay,
I have zero idea.
It's not tuned, as Zenisek does not move from the Bella, so Bella will actually lose that turn here. But Vanessa does get that buff removal now, and Zenisek could be looking to stun this Gianna as well as bomb it. But both get resisted.
Oh! Turkson trying to join the zero value club along with Zadorus.
But if the Bella take a turn, maybe. But unfortunately, the Raccoon is not fast enough.
And I mean, Gianna can't really get much value with skill 3, so opts to not use that. Just go for that bomb. And now boost up on the Bella. But
ooh, the Oliver cut! Oh, shit.
More value as it gets full attack bar. That's Mr. Reset, though.
Yeah, this is a tough formation of attack bar gain here for Turkson, I'm noticing. It's like, yeah, Goku is managing to weave in these big effects before Zenisek can do anything about it. Same with Rakuni, actually. Rakuni's not getting a lot of value.
Yeah.
No, man, Gojo's skill 1 has like no voice line. There's a funny audio though. Like the ding.
Zenisek, so would not have been getting cleansed, but now does get some speed buff value. That is
the damage though, that's really good.
Hit, so 2.4K.
Like one Vio, he might just kill the Gianna.
Yeah, lots of damage for sure.
Can he finally land a bomb? There you go.
And now finally lands that stun and that bomb, which is half the reason why you bring the Zenisek to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, Zenisek has taken 2 turns as well as 2 violent procs. So you know what, maybe he does not join in that zero value club.
85% chance, by the way.
I think Zenisek is actually moving perfectly here, and he's going to be cleansing up all of those stuns.
For the first time in this game.
Oh, the damage.
Can he mix them up?
Not bad. That's like 10K.
Not to the point where it's actually going to mean anything.
He waked this Bella. I'm not sure if that's a
good value right there, but
you give the Bella attack buff.
Is getting very low, and that Shiho is going to be outspeeding.
Oh, never mind. The Bella's dead here.
With the Bella gone,
is that GG? I think that's GG. What a Gojo just beat everybody else from here.
On top of it, Rakuni does get the proc, but he doesn't cleanse the Vanessa. If you boost yourself, do you move in front of the Vanessa? He doesn't boost itself.
Interesting. I would have maybe thought about boosting yourself there, but yeah, curious.
Yeah, I think you almost had to go for that. I'm not sure if the Rakuni would have outsped the Vanessa, as obviously Vanessa was already looking at 100 attack bar. I think you kind of had to go for that because you're so far behind. just giving the turn that Zen is like it's not going to be enough here. As Vanessa now falls, and Goku is just looking to clean up this match here.
Yeah, this is looking like it is going to very much be Goku's game. Torixon's probably slowly starting to realize that.
Yeah, the rune quality in these people are insane, and their relic is definitely orange in color. With the right line,
it's going to be enough to close this out.
either damage up
Yeah,
or damage down,
have
pretty
to
much.
save the bomb for the Shiho, because otherwise the Shiho, if it gets that
Nice
if
little
it gets another
2%
rotation
damage
of invisibility
reduction or
he's
increase.
just going to be winning this game. So he kind of has to catch that Shiho in that off turn and then get that bomb on it, but that bomb is not available, and Shiho gets that stun.
Because the Gojo deals so much damage to these two units at this point.
As well. And one more skill.
Holy.
Leading another I mean, this Gojo alone is probably going to win this game too.
Yeah, look at that. He's doing decent damage. Turkson's probably taking this time to think. You know, that does come to there's a certain point where you just want to use all the time you're given to try to think about what went wrong and how you can change up your draft for the next game. So Turkson's probably using all the time to his favor right now.
Light Phoenix or Light Arcane Weapon.
And that is not going to do too
I'll
much.
probably go
So
Light
now
Phoenix,
Goku
but that's me
clean
though.
up that first round
I don't
here.
think the other unit
With
is
1
also
point
very
above
top
his
tier in
team,
any shape or
Turkson.
form.
Yeah,
Seems like a
Turkson
gimmicky,
going there just a
passive
bit
abuse
short.
kind of
I
thing.
would have liked to see him maybe put a bit more priority on the Shiho pick. I think you kind of know that your opponent doesn't.
I think
really
Light
like
Phoenix is a
Vanessa
more
that much.
fun
I think Turkson is maybe
combo
going back to his ladder habits there.
enabler unit.
Just first picking that
Can be
Vanessa, he
interesting if
normally
you can
does on
pull
the
off some
ladder, but
play.
you could have probably just gone for that Shiho to
How
secure
to
that
get a
more
orange
contested
relic?
monster.
I guess you have to go to the temple and pray a
We'll see
whole
what these
lot.
guys
That
opt to
usually
pregame here. There's
helps.
definitely some good choices following that game. Oh, Lima Yanhong. Interesting.
Yeah, Yanhong finding its way in the pre-bans. You know, that is a monster that was very strong a few years ago. I myself own this monster and have not drafted her in a good 2 years, honestly, at this point. You know, just kind
Okay,
of fallen off.
Topa.
I mean, some players still do use her to great effect.
I suppose Torixon is likely one of them. Stealing the Shiho this game is a super impactful monster when that third skill activates consistently.
I think Relic helps everybody.
Activate and it just doesn't do anything. But
And
he's
definitely
so
create
good
a
in
smaller
mass that we love
advantage
him.
if you have a better one.
Something that's going to make that activation a bit harder is going to be this Nyx looking to just, you know.
But the top will
discern
always be some sort of CC
stuns and
team, I
therefore
think.
just negate them. And also Eleanor. I mean, we saw just how effective Koisa's
Oh,
Eleanor was earlier
yikes.
today.
Yeah, dude, that's a monster that has like.
Wow,
actually made a
everybody has
really
an
solid
Ella.
impression today. The horse. Don't underestimate the horse, chat.
Yeah, but Bella, on the other hand, does not really care about glancing all that much. Just the additional damage is going to be enough to push through. And Turkson, always on his very comfortable picks. He got that Shiho. I once again would have liked to see Goku just put more prior on that Shiho. You know your opponent's going to be a Vanessa player, so you don't need to take the Oliver. You could just take that Shiho away.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't considered that for sure. Turkson, yeah, trying to kind of run it back plus Shiho. Interesting.
Yeah, Goku, however, is switching it up here, going for that Nyx as well as the Eleanor. The Eleanor is not great in a bruiser fight. That's more just
No.
better in a
Oh,
solo fight. And we
Goku is
see
going for some
Lars
AoE
no
additional
come through.
damage
Alongside the
spam
Gojo,
here.
there's a lot of AoE damage with these two monsters, and there's not that much heals on Turkson's side.
Bro's trying to give us a treat. That is
This is a
so
rewatch.
fun,
It
dude.
happened.
Yeah, Goku's having fun with it.
I haven't watched
And
it yet,
it's
though.
actually a solid choice here. I think this is probably one of the better positions you could draft it in.
Yeah, Lars did get a slight buff in that most recent bounce patch, so he's seen a little bit more play. I actually have fought Goku on the ladder since that bounce patch too, and he did use this Lars against me as well, so he has been playing this monster. It's not just like a super pocket niche pick for SWC.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better.
Is it a
now for folks
Shiho
who
ban?
Maybe haven't used him in a minute. He's pretty solid. Do you have to ban out like the Chow? Is that or no? You don't. Apparently, Goku just wants to even the game out.
No speed
Yeah, I
lead.
think Shao is completely fake here, to be completely honest. I mean, first of all, you have Oliver. Like, Oliver just completely solos Chao, because he never takes a turn. The Oliver is therefore banned out, but now you're letting both of the additional damage dealers in that Water Gojo as well as that Light Geralt go through, as well as you do have a defense break come from that Light Geralt, and both of them do have attack bar pushback when Chao is naturally a slower monster.
Man,
So
with
probably
these
gonna
two
get
units here, Shio should have a pretty big problem.
Really good point, dude. Might be able to
I don't think Shio can
keep him
stun.
down Instead,
Yeah.
look at that. Turikson's got that skin on Chao. His whole team. looks
Triple
so small and
seal.
stature
Okay.
Right here, it's very funny compared to everybody else.
So no
who's super
violent proc to
tall
one
and
shot
big,
from
so
Bella.
Bella throwing out a few hits, immune to attack.
Can the
from
Lars go
almost
crazy, though?
taking out the water Gojo already.
The Lars can actually
Yeah, just a
destroy
brutal
this game
power
right
finish
now.
as You go into this low HP, high defense monster. And
Can he
the
do it?
damage goes shred right through. But here
Bam.
comes the Whirl.
Bam, bam.
Get those defense breaks as well as the.
Okay, not exactly very amazing, huh?
Decent amount, and I think that might be enough for the Lars to actually or lap this Chao here.
Dude, he's evened out the damage. All of a sudden, Goku's looking really good. That's the thing, dude. Lars or the light Geralt.
Yeah, I expected a bit more, to be honest, too.
Yeah, he really is. Especially, these players that have so good additional damage artifacts. That skill 2 is a.
Can you give us a promo code early? You can get almost all the promo code on either Reddit or in-game chat or
so close to killing.
Discord
If
server.
you could get a stun on this Chao, that would be a third debuff, and Chao only cleanses 2 debuffs.
They also post their code in the comments of all the videos that you're watching these,
Misses a crit.
and it's already out anyway.
100 crit Chao. This does not matter in that instance.
And I don't have it on my hand right now.
Yeah. Did he just miss crit or did he glance from the Eleanor?
Can the
That's
Lars
question of
win?
the day, isn't it? It's always
One
did
more
Eleanor
turn
do
and the
something?
Lars win a game.
Always the question.
Right, there's
Can he
Eleanor.
stun the
Just
Lars?
be the Eleanor doing Eleanor things. She has been very effective today.
Yeah.
So far, the Eleanor team is a member down, but that is a fully stacked Lars that can just keep spinning with that whirl.
Yeah, this is the new spin to win. He's running. Feng walked so that he could run. That's the idea
wait.
here.
Ooh, hold up, hold up, hold up. If he killed a Lars, he win the game.
Wow,
Can he do that, though?
Stacked burst cannon here. How much damage did that
Can the Chao do it?
Decent enough for Chao to probably finish it off with a justice. If he crit, but he can't crit. He can't land it.
What? The fuck?
If he crit, but he can't.
Did he not have max crit? It's not a horse problem. The horse transformed
Feng
already.
walked so that he could run. That's the idea here. Shiho going in, trying to drain those stacks. Gets one off, only counts for the one because it's a big hit. Wow, she's got a fully stacked burst cannon here. How much damage did that do? Decent enough for Chao to.
Nah, really? Really? It gotta be like 98%, bro. All right, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's 98%. He needed some extra speed for speed tuning. It's 98%. Okay, it's 81. He said 81. Why? Like, what? Chao working into crit rate, no?
Probably finish it off with a justice. If he crit, but he can't crit. He can't land it.
Dude, the violent proc into whirl. Wait. So Eleanor
What?
is in pony form. Therefore, there
Really?
is no glancing passive, right? And there was no anti-crit. So this Chao is confirmed sub 100 crit rate.
Oh, that's
And it
right,
is
huh? I didn't
really-
even notice.
Huh?
He's really biting tricks and into behind right now. Wait, he's giving attack bar.
It's not even 85. I think that's like the triggering part. It's not 85.
This is
It's
crazy.
81.
See, this is interesting because this is like some
81?
crit buff propaganda or like Eleanor passive propaganda.
Hey, yo.
Like, I don't know what's going on.
But he still win though, right?
It is
Like,
really
Chao
weird.
should be-
I mean, Chao. He doesn't crit. What is going on? I'm getting.
Oh, wait, the horse is here, though. The horse is here.
2024, when he went against Jeff Bulla, that was Eleanor, and the Chao missed every single crit. This is literally a run back of that right now. I don't think it's gonna matter in the end.
But the Chao wins though, right?
Yeah, Chao
probably
solos.
gonna-
No crit. What is going on?
This is an additional damage artifact, Chao. All right, guys, you guys don't know shit.
Oh,
Wow, I
this
mean-
You guys not on the wavelength of tourism. It's an additional damage artifact, Chao, bro.
4 turns, 5
This
turns,
Chao
and
build
zero
different.
so far. Yeah, he has not crit a
Like
single time
the
on this
only
attack. He
reason
get one crit.
for
That is
for it to be 81 crit is that it has plus 30k HP, plus 180 speed, plus 1,000 attack.
From Chao.
right?
Alright.
Is that the only? That has to be the only reason, bro. For it to not crit.
That was Eleanor cutting in there with the glancing.
That was Eleanor with the glancing.
Like it's so tanky that it doesn't matter if it doesn't kill, because it's tanky. I mean, Chao.
Get that glancing chance once again.
I guess
Ooh, nothing about the Shiho. Does have the AoE to do so. That's going to be less.
if the
damage
Chao
to the
lose
Chao,
because it's
and
still
Chao actually lose.
because it keep missing crit,
That's a funny.
that's like a throw, bro. That's like he
That
he
was a
deserved that.
confirmed miscrit. This is legitimately a psyop from the anti-crit buff. That's what this is.
This is absolutely insane. The Chao has not crit a single time this entire match. Can he finally do it?
Can he?
Finally gets the crit.
He got
Not
the
enough.
crit.
It's not enough.
But if you don't crit, you do like 5k, which is like nothing.
Can Chao
Like, in no
lose
world
the
Chao lose this.
question? In normal situations, it would be impossible.
Or maybe Tourison is pitying Goku
There we go. 1-1.
so
Tourison
bad that
taking it.
you don't deserve to meet
Almost
my
sabotaged
Chow.
by
Right?
Chow.
He's like, you own.
Almost. mean,
I
that
can
was,
beat you with
that was
80 crit
definitely
rate
one
because you are
part
so
with
bad.
Right
Is that
Kick's
what he's?
performance
Is
2
that the
years
message
ago.
that he's sending?
Jeff Bullet, that was Eleanor. That was one for the books as well. I mean, that is definitely a match that I will at least remember for a while. That was a Chow. I think it was
Is it better to have
turns for him to get
max
wins
crit but
and
90 crit
get
damage
crit
over
touch
80
from
crit
there
but
too.
180
Also the
crit
game.
damage?
I mean, still winning with that performance, it just shows
You
how
can have
strong
100
Chow
crit
was in
and
that.
130 crit damage. You know, you don't have to
Goku
trade off
huge
that
respect
heavily.
for just bringing
right?
the Lars, the light Geralt. That was a fun monster.
You can
to
have like
watch.
just 130
and
crit
it was
damage and have max crit.
It was really cool to
You don't
watch.
have to have 180 crit damage.
Unfortunately, Lars didn't quite do enough. I don't think he got a
But
single
then,
violent
that's the
proc.
problem
Lars
for
really
peasants like you and
likes
me.
those violent
We
procs
have to
as
like,
when you have
oh,
that
gotta have
heavy
some
adrenaline that
crit
goes,
here and there.
that,
This
you
is
know, his specific,
SWC player, okay?
stacks that he has
They
in
don't
there,
have
at least for me,
problem like that.
world is unusable.
Their
Or
runes
is
are in
usable
a
because
world
it's
of its
going
own.
down. So if you
Only
get
you and
violent,
I
you literally just
have to
ban
struggle
SWC
to like
forever.
squeeze in some little crit
Just wanted
rate
to
here and
shout out, we
there,
got Red Geki in the chat
sacrifice
as
the
well, and
bill,
Seth
whatever
just pushing
shit.
my head. Like,
They
he's
don't have that
literally
problem.
having flashbacks as well.
They qualify for
It's so funny.
SWC, which means
What's
they're
up,
like
guys? What's up,
top
chat?
20 player or
That is
something.
great to see there, but we're moving on to game 3 right now.
Okay.
We're seeing a bit more different of a draft as that Bella has been put in the pre-ban, and so is that Oliver.
But Bruiser and Chow can afford to
Let's
miss
see how he
crit.
wants to answer back with this.
If you want to
We got
lose
the Annabelle, she's
$10,000 in prize
Just a
money,
few seconds
yeah.
left. This has got to be kind of a panic pick. This might not
Afford to
be
miss.
ideal.
You can't
choose
afford to
Devaraja.
miss anything, okay?
In this position, Devaraja is looking.
If you're
pretty
playing for
strong. I mean,
fun
there's
with
no
your
Eleanor,
kid in
Stars,
your local
7%,
tournament,
as well as no
you know, you can
cleansing,
afford to
and
miss
Josephine.
everything.
They're
They're
stuck in
playing
that
for
same
$10,000. You're sitting here like,
sweeps and
if I
freezes.
miss the crit, I lose. I
Yeah,
guess
it's like
I
what
miss
we
a
call
crit.
soft
No, you don't miss
crowd
crit. You don't
control,
miss shit.
Gets around it.
All right?
And then Tetra.
You go in
the
here, you
Water
build
Mermaid.
max crit.
That's a cool choice to reduce the turns.
Yeah, I do like that Tetra pick. It's definitely,
Hello?
it's probably gonna be
This
getting
is
banned, as that Tetra does
SWC
kind of
World
hard
Championship.
counter Devaraja here.
$10,000 on the
Back
prize
once
pool,
again,
something like that.
and, you know, there's no Eleanor. Maybe the Eleanor
You can afford to miss
in
shit.
the last pick, but I mean, I would have to assume that
He's
all
still
the
rocking that
Eleanor
shadow.
juice
It's kind of
has been,
crazy, not gonna
you know,
lie.
juiced out of that master for today, 'cause she has been on an
He's
insane
still rocking
transfer
that Chow.
performance.
Crazy.
Oh, a Sonya. That's some cool pressure there at the end. I imagine that's likely going to get banned.
Yeah, I would assume that Sonya gets banned on the Tetra is definitely gone here.
Maybe he has
So,
two Chow.
it comes
He has
down
like
to
a
Chow
speed
once
HP
again.
HP
It's
Chow
Chow
for
in
whatever
this
reason
world.
to
And I
trap Sonya.
don't really like Chow's
and then there's like a
chances here,
normal
given there
Chow
is
who
heal
actually deal
from
damage.
that Annabelle, as well as, you know, consistent defense break. So this Chow is probably just kind of going to get dunked on here.
More than likely, Shiho taking that first turn. Anything that he rips here, it's ultimately going to give it to. Wow. Okay, never mind.
My enemy Shio never does that.
I was
They always
sure that it
stun
was gonna
me.
activate Josephine, but sometimes you see that with Shiho.
Okay, and Vanessa also activating. That might actually be in Goku's favor, activating that passive from Josephine. And now, yep, has to go for that provoke, because he does need to disrupt this defense break into Devaraja combination that Goku is bringing out here. But Annabelle could still proc to make it through.
Ooh, cute little steal on that counterattack debuff. Vanessa rezzing literally everything right now. Big defense breaks coming out from the Annabelle too.
He missed everything
Ooh, and
on
Stark
the
resisting all
Windstalk,
of
though.
those, so seems to be able to resist build Stark here. Obviously, Annabelle does usually not have the highest of accuracies, so you do need, you know, resistance to that monster typically, as well as a whole bunch of other stats. So Stark is resisting all of that, and the provoke is still sitting on top of the Devaraja, so he's unable to dish out the provokes himself.
Oh my God, it's
Chow
Chow
wanna break
crit!
Justice with no death break. He does. He wants to check that Shiho.
Oh my God!
He's HP checking the Shiho, and it was actually a pretty significant chunk of that health bar.
Yeah, definitely was. So Chow obviously won't have Justice next turn, but if he gets a skill 1 into a skill 2, Violent Proc, that Shiho will be dropping.
No procs from Goku's side yet, which is really brutal for him because it's like any one of those could have changed the game in the sense of like Annabelle could cleanse and heal.
Damn, that damage though. I think it's kind of
Yeah,
over.
that's gonna hurt. Devaraja has been stacked up a little bit, has been hit a couple times. Chow does not get that Violent Proc to confirm the kill on the Shiho. Josephine, however, does.
I mean, this starter is not getting any free death break, so of course he's not doing any damage.
100 resistance does resist the provoke coming out of Devaraja.
Cute. There we go. We got
Devaraja
the
has
defense break
reflect
set up.
damage, so
Annabelle
Stock does
finally
less.
finds a target
Annabelle probably has
where she
minus
can
win
call out that skill
25%,
two.
so
And
that's
now
another
it's just a
problem.
matter of
The
dealing
only one
with
that Star should
Chow.
kill is like Shiho,
All
but
of his
unfortunately that's not
teammates
happening.
That's definitely, that Shiho is gone, bro.
Yeah, Shiho is gone very well.
How come this Chow's not missing crit?
But
Where's the...
Devarage does have
What's up with this Chow, bro?
passive as well, which does make him tankier. And Chow, you know,
Is there a different Chow?
Damage. The lower Chow's HP,
Stop missing
the less
crit.
damage he gets from that passive too.
He's just gonna chip
Oh, you know
away.
what?
Oh, the defense break.
The defense from Megami.
That's kind
A
of cooked.
statistical anomaly right now coming out, and now Devarage is gonna capitalize on that big time.
Yeah, if he procs here,
Hey,
Chow's
yo, that
dead.
damage,
No
though.
proc, so Chow does still survive, and he kind of maybe wasted the Annabelle skill 3 a little bit there. The Megami already got the defense break. Now there won't be a defense break for a while. So
Nah,
this is
I don't think the
Chow's
Dark
chance
Indra
to
lose to a
proc
Chow,
instead
though.
of that Megami.
The Dark Indra drew very good damage.
We're gonna feel that this is a really
And very
tough
tanky, too.
spot for Goku here. Actually, let's see if he can proc here. No such.
And then
luck.
this, and then he's gonna get one
Defense
shot.
break
And
from
GG.
Annabelle into Devarage is gonna hurt bad.
I think that's game over. Yeah, the Annabelle laps here. The Devarage skill to 16,000 damage is going to be enough, and Goku takes game 3.
Man, I want to see Tourism LD Tanjiro, though.
Last quarterfinals.
That'd be pretty
game,
cool.
2-1 against Terixin.
That will be
Yeah, I think
pretty
Goku made some
cool.
misplays there at the end, but did get that fortunate Annabelle proc.
A little hasty. Ultimate Goku.
Yeah, match. Okay, Vanessa and Beely.
Shiho, if he's so inclined. Oh, instead opts for Ciara.
Yeah, we're going for another speed lead, as the speed leads are running thin. We have 2 of the most popular 33 leads already, pre-banned out. So
Oh,
we're going for
I like
Ciara,
that.
but Terixan has some
I like
LD
that
speed
now.
leads. He also does have
I like that now,
uh,
Tourism.
Wall Jung possibly, if he still has that rune.
Ooh, so that means we might be seeing an all dark comp potential. There is potential, as it were. We could see Han and Wolyung for 2 speed leads.
Yeah, Turkson dipping into his LD box now. He does have a lot of LDs, a lot more than
Man,
just
the
those
Nyx
2.
and
The Eleanor
Eleanor
bad.
combo is
I
kind
love
of
the
dirty,
Eleanor here,
though.
Actually, this is going to be a thorn in
That is
Turkson's
so much
side. He's trying to
RNG.
do this high damage comp. which
What
is
is the
presenting
strongest
here.
region
Oh, the
at the
Dark
moment?
Nezuko
My
being on there as well. That's
nether
cool.
region.
That's,
Wait, what?
That is kind of looking like a dream team.
Whoever is the
Dark
world
Nezuko
champion,
Turkson
bro.
side right now.
So,
Nezuko,
Asia.
Super nice with all those team ups. It does lower the cooldowns.
It's been Asia
Han
for quite
already
some
has
time now,
very
I
low
think.
cooldowns, and obviously incredible cycling with that skill 3. And obviously, I mean, Gianna, need we even mention this monster? Very strong, even though
I like Tourist and Draft. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, it's been popular since like day 1.
Goku draft, though.
2017,
Very
Ciara
toxic.
was a thing, which is wild. Bringing the Sonya back to apply some pressure towards the end, threaten that turn 1, only representing 1 speed lead on the
Dude.
side of Goku, though.
South
Yeah, only
Africa?
one speed lead, but I
Summoners or player?
think-
Might be
if this
crazy.
is a Swift Gianna, this is really bad for Goku. If
Yeah.
it's not a
Oh, but
Swift
we'll have a
Gianna,
chance to
there are
win.
no-
Everyone has a
no
chance to
Swift
win.
monsters on Turkcen's side, and therefore Goku can still comfortably take the
I think
turn
the
1,
moment you're in like the
even
top
with how
20,
it looks like there are no
oh,
Swift monsters. Turkcen
you
is
you
often go
you have a
for
chance to win.
Another slower monster in this Ella.
But the thing is, playing on ladder is very different from
Sonya
playing
could be
in
taking
tournament
that
with
ban
pre-ban
again,
and pressure.
just a lot
Ladder is
of
very
volatility you'd
relaxing.
rather not deal with.
And you get to fight
Yeah,
all
I think
different kind of
Sonya's
people.
likely gonna be the ban unless
And
Turkcen
people like to
is
play with their
really
favorite
built
unit
to
too,
keep
so it's
counter
like
Sonya. Obviously, there could be
it's
minus
exactly
win
like
on all these monsters, or they
tournament
could be
play.
defense would be Sonya traps, but that's very unlikely coming out from units like Han and Dark Nezuko. And I mean, Giannas are often on minus wind, but
See, I see Benny laughing and playing on stream all the time. He seems very relaxed.
Notably only applying to the dark
So
units for
you might be
Terixon's
ranked
side.
20 on ladder, but in tournament you might be
High
like
damage with
doo-doo.
multiple team up effects too on Terixon's side. That's a very spicy draft.
And
but it's
you can be
Shiho
world
in that
champion
turn
1
one,
year
as we
and not
expected,
make it
speed
to
lead plus a
through the
high base speed lead
qualifier
like
next
that
year.
usually results
It's very
in what we're
intense.
seeing right now. This would be a good opportunity to stun up the Han. Nice.
Ooh, goes to the Han. I didn't really
Like,
like the stun up on the Han.
this Nyx
as
unit,
Nezuko,
one game
as
might be a
Prelim,
god,
the
next
Nyx
game
had
might be
good points.
useless.
It did remove the buff and reach the Nezuko.
Korea is
Nezuko gets
crazy.
immunity up, then Sierra's
I think
actually
Korea
not
has been
right
pretty
now,
weak for the past
Sierra
many years
actually,
now.
Since Nezuko doesn't have skills available, it can bomb out the Han.
Sometimes they don't even have a player represent in the world
Yeah,
final.
You're right that it was a lot of faith being put into Nyx, but
Out of
assuming he
the
does what
Asia
he
countries.
wants him to do is a high value play.
Definitely is. And the bomb does land.
I mean, Diligent, Pooh, Les. I think Les also lost in qualifier 1 year and then someone drop out so he can play.
If you're Goku right now, 'cause Ella
So you can be
heal
world
him up,
champion and then you can
potentially
be
save him here with that skill 4.
gone next year. It's
That's
kind
why
of crazy.
That skill turn itself gets that extra turn, and it gets
Why do I not
or gets
participate?
the extra turn, additional turn now from that
'Cause my
skill.
runes are
And
like,
healing coming down
you know,
quickly, and Han's looking
poo-poo
somewhat
quality.
healthy.
Hello?
He's gonna live
It's
through
pretty
this turn
simple,
cycle,
no?
I think.
It's like, why I'm not in the World Cup playing
He's
alongside
actually gonna get a shot here. Unless Eleanor
Messi and
can make this.
Ronaldo
Can
and
Eleanor do enough
Haaland
damage to take
and
out the Han? Can she
Mbappe.
transform, proc,
Because
kill? No? Okay.
I'm dog shit at football. The same reason why I'm not playing in SWC. I'm dog shit in runes quality and LDs.
Obviously cannot team up yet, but the Nezuko will be cleansing it up, giving immunity.
Your runes are better than Obavo. All right, buddy. Wake up. All right, stop smoking.
Oh, going for that. Okay, going for the Shiho.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Gonna be gone.
I have like more than 15 LD5. About 2 of them are okay for RTA.
Here comes the cycling from the Han as well.
Simple solution, get rid of that Shiho. The Ella does have, could even refresh the Han maybe.
Surely you can compete.
Does he go for
Like, as I always say, if they have like a kid division, I might qualify. Might.
Okay, just going for the little bit of healing, trying to keep the Han alive. Almost would like to see. Ooh, okay, I guess that CR proc. Yeah, the Han.
You know, LDs don't matter if you have good runes. I like to watch Pinkroy because of that, because he don't use too many LDs. Yeah, if you have good runes.
Dude, that's the
That
moment.
phrase
That's
right
the
there.
thing for it. You gotta take it out.
If you have good
You
runes.
gotta take it out. Yeah.
I don't have good runes. My runes are good in your perspective. You'll be like, oh my gosh, Xiaomi runes kind of good, no? Like, damn. And then you look at these account rune. Oh, damn, Xiaomi's like a fucking, like,
It's funny that
leftover
Goku
set on these
essentially got a
accounts.
second
Kind of
chance
thing.
At that interaction between Eleanor and
I'd
Han,
rather have
because there
LDs
was
than
a
rune.
couple
Yeah,
who
exactly.
got
I'd rather have like 20 more LDs and like
presented the
170
opportunity. Again,
vial
increased
or
cooldown
160.
time
That's
going out
fine
on the
too.
Dark Aragorn, who's going to suffer that bomb regardless on his turn.
Yeah, well, the Ella is going to be putting up immunities to the
I got Gianna when she was really popular. I went from C3 to G3. And then I peak, and that's good enough for me. My best rank is 120 something. I grinded hard that season. It was the Molong Lulu season, and Gianna was really good then. In that particular, I think Heigang wasn't even the game. There wasn't Heigang.
Not a lovely time
So
to have
Gianna
block
absolutely
whenever
shit on
you're
everybody.
immunity and anti-crit.
Well, that was actually
I was playing Sierra Gianna every game with a slow Violent Revenge Vert because everybody picked Molong Lulu Leo. So I let Leo stay. I pick a Violent Revenge Vert and shit on people. It was free.
Yeah, that's really it. You're right. I failed to see that how that skill cooldown time reduction would definitely help out here. But we got the Eleanor to try to bring her back to life. Who can Goku out sustain the output?
Also, playing SWC is like a lot of stress for like nothing. Right? I think if you know you're losing in qualifier, you literally gain nothing for playing the game SWC.
Win the 2v2 against the Nyx as well as Eleanor.
Or I can secure a casting contract with Comtours and chat some shit, get a trip to World Final, chat some more shit for like little stress, right? Meanwhile, I play SWC, be ridiculed by the internet because my draft will be dog shit with my shitty ass rune. I would lose immediately in qualifier and get nothing out of it. Seems like a lose-lose situation. Meanwhile, casting is like a win-win situation.
First game 5 of the day.
I'll be chilling, yapping, making bags, going for trips, and not being stressed why my runes are so slow.
End up having some fun matches. Like that last one really
Right?
done either
Awesome.
direction, dude.
Yeah, that was
You never lose if you don't play.
A couple of procs. Both sides definitely had some good procs, fortunate moments right there. I mean, that Han probably should have died. I mean, there's this.
But then the players get to fly business class though, so that's like a pretty cool thing.
Han could have gone down turn 1.
And like a free iPad.
It's the substat,
If they
that
make
bomb
it.
damage substat.
So I'll never make
We
it.
all ignore it. It's like, that's what it is.
That's why I never play.
He's
Can't lose if you don't play.
Oh, this is the last opportunity.
You never win if you don't
in the
play.
stack ban.
Dude,
Finally,
I've already won. I
Eleanor
won
is getting
Summoner's
the
War.
respect put on her name.
Right?
She's landing
I
a
follow
pre-ban
YDCB
alongside
footstep
Yeah,
and
there we
won
have the
Summoner's
full
War.
8 unique monsters in the pre-ban, so these players are going to have to dig quite deep in their boxes. What is left? Because there's, 8 monsters are gone. There's not that many units left, and we see that in the fact that we see a
Summons a fly player in business class? Bro, they're not flying players. If you make it to the world final, they are flying their shareholder. And for a multi-million dollar company, flying shareholder in business class sounds like a business expense to me.
Very RGB meta right now.
That should be made, okay? You think Kalen Bao would accept, SWC invite if he doesn't get fucking business class?
pretty high value.
You think Raigeki would go to Korea or Thailand without business class? He would spit on them, okay? Hello?
Josephine.
But then I can fly economy to Brazil, so it's fine though. It's cool.
Really considering.
At least I get to go somewhere.
Nicer is probably going to be outslowing that monkey, and if that monkey does miss the stun, could just swap that monster. So Vigil is always very volatile with that skill 3 as it can, you know.
Dude, look at the amount of LDs. Holy.
For free.
One of my LDs is pre-ban. That's crazy.
Down to the wire on this one, Topa. I mean, this is where you're gonna be thinking the most. We got the return.
Yeah, Kay got to fly to Korea for Summoner's Sword trip on business.
Followed by Ella.
I'm so jealous, bro.
Ragdoll and the Zenisec back again.
Yeah, Zenisec is back, hopefully for a better performance than in the first appearance. I mean, that Ragdoll is looking very strong.
Does Raigeki wail enough?
And yeah, Goku really took his
You don't
time
know
in the
that.
last round. I think he's just not that
Right?
comfortable
You don't know that.
having this
Maybe
many
secretly
monsters
Raigeki is a fucking
It's true.
six-figure spender.
To pick around after you have.
How do you think he gets all the meta LD5? Accidentally. I accidentally got a light twin.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it really is.
I actually own a Laura.
Zenisec was not enough.
Okay,
There's
buddy.
awkward speed
Calm
tuning
down now.
going on there that made it not so
Like
effective.
Raigeki just happened to
Sonya
have like
last week
the
was
meta
very
LD5.
fast, but likely to get banned out.
Yeah, Ragdoll's
Sus?
out. Sonya's not making it.
I don't know about that.
Sonya is really just a way to guarantee that these 4 units are going to get through, at least in this matchup. Because, yeah, that's basically signaling these units are not Sonya.
I've always been scared to fly. I drove 20 hours to New
Still,
York.
everything
Really?
Sonya, but you're just gonna
I mean,
be
flying's
so
kind of
low,
crazy though.
And obviously something just
Like
you know,
turbulence
like
would
freeze,
scare
it's
would
gonna be
scar
taking
you
out
for
that monster
life.
and
One
Goku is
bad turbulence and you're
there.
fucked.
Did
You're mentally
really
gone.
monsters. So if not going to no fire monsters, able to utilize
So far, I haven't
to
experienced that yet.
capture about 100 red Stark.
Thank
Nothing to say
God.
about that.
Because like when you're in the fucking plane in the middle of the sky, you can only thank God, right?
Kind of risky because Josephine would cut in and take a turn. And
That the
she might
engine
deny
didn't
Shield,
die
so I see
or
why he
something.
was really considering there.
Yeah, definitely going for that. Now the threats.
Yeah, Ricky's a mega whale, bro. Bro's just hiding, okay?
Some more attack bar, but does land a defense break. Monkey probably not going to be enough damage, but that's still going to hurt.
Low-key huge for Goku that he's not activating the Josephine passive, by the way. He's
This
actually
best
managing
of
to
5
survive
new rule,
doing this,
you the moment
without
your
actually
unit's
giving
ban is
Josephine
gone
a turn
forever.
early.
Yeah, but
For, like,
Goku's
the
coming,
match.
Vivichel is coming, and I see very low attack bars on Goku's side.
Do you need to pay for your own ticket for SWC if you're a contestant? No. You get flown out in business, dressed up, food provided, iPad for free, a cool little SWC jacket, maybe a massage, a barber, happy ending, all stuff included.
I don't really like that because Vivichel sleeps.
And then the moment you win, you get fame and bitches. Okay, that maybe not that though. Maybe not really.
Could have been able to take out this Ella.
But you know, like some other cool perks in between. You have to do a lot of like photo shoot and video recording and some random like trash talking show in between and a lot of like stage rehearsal, which is really boring. I think that's why Kalambao doesn't want to play SWC because he has to do some random photo shoot and like stage rehearsal, which is
I don't think it's going to be low
not really a good use of time for a Chinese billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Falling up either, so now you kind of stuck just skill 1 in this F. Now hoping that bomb damage is enough, but that's a Zenisec bomb. It's probably not going to be doing the most damage.
Oh, choosing to do it on Shiho for just 50%.
Like you spend like 3 days of just walking around on stage, shoot some photo and video. Meanwhile, your only purpose to go here is to play some summoners and win some money. But unfortunately, when you play on stage, you have to do some extra media work, which is really annoying for these people.
Taking the defense break means he is surviving and does get the violent proc out. Can he finish off?
I think one of the worst rehearsal I had was in Brazil, where we went at 9 a.m. and I needed to do like a 15-minute sound check, and that's it for the entire day. And we left for dinner after that. So I spent the entire day doing absolutely nothing.
Very well played.
And the stage was so cold. There was no... There was nothing to do, pretty much. We just walk around. I walk around that area like 50 times. So I don't get too bored.
Did have some opportunities to take out that Stark. If he landed a defense break, that Stark goes down, and I think Goku wins this game. So it was quite risky for Turkson to not, confirm that kill on that Ella early on. And now the Josephine passive is finally being
Depends on the
activated, but
country. I think like Thailand, Okay,
Now
anywhere
these
but
Shiho
America,
stuns
there's
are-
a pretty
they
good
won't activate
good
the passive
crowd.
because it's not quite back.
Because America is
Yeah.
very big, right? Like if the event happened in America,
Oh, he's not even getting
technically it happens in
Now
LA.
now
If you're
this
from New
Zero
York, then it's
One
like
doesn't go for
fuck
some
that, and I'm
It's just a
not
matter of
going.
time
Like
before he
ill.
works and cleans this up, and he
So
will
if it
be
happens in like
on track to
Thailand,
move
dude,
on to the semifinals
Vietnam,
today.
hell yeah.
Wow.
Brazil,
This is the
super
moment where
crowded.
it's sinking in for Goku
Korea,
right now.
okay,
Megumi and
Korea
Dream
nowadays not so
ain't gonna
much.
cut it on this one,
Japan was pretty
unfortunately.
good too.
He's reaching for the bottom left, I think.
Europe,
I
insane.
hope he's reaching for that because I mean this is just a complete
Europe
waste
is
of
like
time, and there we
whoa,
go.
like
Erik
Germany,
Sens does take
France,
the
solid.
role play to him.
Except for maybe
Yeah, well
Korea
done, Erik Sens,
or
taking it away from
like
Goku
America.
there from the Guildie. Again,
Oh
guys,
wait, Tourison won. Sorry guys, we were chatting a bit too much. I had no idea he actually won. Damn. The LD diff. All right, Viva Chow kind of insane, no? I think Viva Chow is kind of insane. All right, back to True Whale, baby. Malaysia, I don't think we have any crazy Malaysia presence for Summoners War. For Southeast Asia is Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, Philippines. Some like those 4 countries are like the Summoners War player. And then they're like Singapore, Malaysia, like small. But the biggest is probably Thailand. Then it's like Indonesia, then Vietnam, Philippines. Those countries have more summoners or player, I think.
Does have a lot of very good synergies with like
Does
attack buff
True Whale
scaling,
win this? Oh wait,
because
don't tell me
that
that
also any
actually.
attack scaling monsters do very well. You can also use it in a booster heavy lineup because it does have that heal as well as the immunity and the cooldown reductions.
Oh, dude, the C grid tells me that this is going to be a fun game. That's one of those monsters where it's like it just comes along with aggression, so it should be real cool.
Yeah, we'll see. This was actually a team that Stay High drafted against True Whale too in that one match. They did go for the Megumi Sigrid into an L.
Oh, I like this. Oh my god.
True Whale was
They're
able to
actually
dismantle
picking
that.
some
We'll see if
fun
Jinwoo Fan
high
is able to do
damage
that
team.
better, but True Whale's pick up a Yan Hong. That seems to be his speed contesting unit of choice here.
Interesting. Yeah, True Whale might be kind of doing a pivot just from the
Ooh.
perspective of like I lost
I
to a
like
super
that.
fast comp earlier today. So what can I bring against it? Probably gave some thought to how he could have cleaned up that first game from Stay Hive a little easier. And now Jiwoo fully committing to that turn 1. He's going Shiho, going Han.
Yeah, Shiho Han, so double speed. Obviously, that Han speed is only for dark monsters. So, but that Sigrid is obviously getting very good value from that. The Yan Hong does have a 1.
Does he have like a
base advantage
Gianna
on the
here?
Shiho, but Jiwoo Fan does have a 4 higher lead to that.
Dark Megumi?
Fire Megumi and True Whale kind of giving up the speed fight a little bit here, not going for a second speed lead.
And that's a lot of bars
E.
that Tian Lang is. Dude, he is licking his lips looking at all that attack bar gain, bro. He's like, ooh, let me get some of that. So I don't know if he's gonna
Am I
pick
using
it in
Fire
the
Megumi?
draft,
Not
but,
really.
that's
I ruined it, but
crazy.
it's kind of there.
Yeah, Tian
I don't wanna
Lang
pick it.
very strong. Obviously, every time you see a Fire Megami, Tian Lang is a pretty good pick, but it does also kind of counter your own Yan Hong, as well as that Kovarchi. As there are a couple of monsters on your side that do have some attack bar increasing skills themselves too.
And is Jiwoo a believer? Because we have seen Tian
I'm
Lang
using
take
Wedge
the
Ad.
opportunity and do nothing with it.
And
So it seems
Erechion.
like Jiwoo Fan is not a TL believer. He's like, I'm gonna leave it in. I don't think this is gonna contribute enough to True Whale's comp. And then on True Whale's side, he pre-bans, or rather, he bans out the Gandalf.
Yeah, Gandalf has gone no sustain for Jiwoo Fan, and True Whale's biggest source of damage in that Sierra, as well as the only speed lead is gone. But now he's sitting here for 48% resistance lead. We'll have to see if Jiwoo Fan's monsters are high.
Isn't Erechion more dead than Fire Megumi? But at least it's not Fire Megumi.
And Shiho activate. He does. Oh my god, he's trying to beat the allegations. I think he activated on the first hit.
Ooh, what is not activable? I guess Josephine is activating, but
Ooh.
not connecting. Is that provoke from Josephine? And now Yan Hong is getting stunned through 2 buffs. That is quite unfortunate there.
Yo, Jiwoo Fan is cooking right now, dude. Taking the Tian Lang to go.
Wedge at
putting the
Silver
Tian
Triton.
on the
How do I
bag.
get Triton
Now
though? Does it
Jiwoo's
have like
looking
a
real
fusion
confident.
materials
Very
recipe?
strong performance right there. No defense break anymore on True Whale's side as that Tian Lang is gone, and this Megumi is freed, so to say, from that.
Is that
Tian Lang
over?
into
I think it's
other
kinda
skills
over, no?
available.
I think
Just
Yan
not
Hong
much
can
on
carry
Yan
this.
Hong. Yan Hong is quite squishy here, so probably looking to do some decent damage. But without
Why do I
defense
never use
break, I don't know if
Amdot?
It's gonna be enough.
Why? Why would you use
Yeah,
Amdot?
he could try to go for that that strip. I was surprised that he actually didn't try to strip the Shiho, but I suppose you don't need to necessarily here. Kovarchi could boost. there's not so much pressure that Yanhong's in immediate danger right now.
Yeah,
Do you see any of these players use arm dart? I don't think so, right?
Yanhong now has skill 3 and will have skill 2 available right after. So pumping out even more damage, but in doing so, he's also cycling out of his immunity.
And that might be something to be wary of.
They might need to make a Nat 5 arm dart though. That might be an LD5. Cut in between, AoE strip, stun, slow. That'd be kind of broken though, so. They only make Fire Megumi. Fire Megumi is literally just arm dart, but single target, and very good.
Oh man, that is such an unfortunate.
If they make a Fire Megumi that cut in between and AoE like arm dart, that'll be insane. Oh wait, that's just Tian Lang.
Getting deleted off the battlefield due to that Josue miss right there.
That's just motherfucking Tian Lang.
He does take out the Han, but this is still a very uphill battle for him.
Oh yeah, and
can you use Craig for Bruiser? Yes, of course.
Passive, of course, that relies on it being
just ignore the attack buff. Imagine he's a speed buffer. That's about it.
Now he's going to be getting lapped here, and that skill 3 is available on Secret.
Like you can use Craig in all the team.
Jiwoo taking that first point.
Of course, it's cleaving. He's more of a cleave core fun team though. But you can use Craig in anything, right? Because he's very tanky. He does decent damage. He has CC. His boost speed, boost a lot of attack bar.
Yeah, that seemed to be the way to kind of counter True Whale. He hasn't really found the answer. He did bring that Yanhong now, but he still did not fully commit to that speed draft. So he was susceptible to getting outsped and kind of just, I mean, that Tian Lang fell immediately. And Jiwoo Fan was in control that entire game there.
Now in the pre-ban, we got Shiho down there, and we got Tian Lang. Jiwoo doesn't want to have to dance around that TL anymore.
Yeah, no surprise seeing that Tian Lang there, and obviously True Whale is going to be picking up pieces from that.
Thank you, nobody asked.
That game one as well, and
appreciate the membership, my guy.
Oliver first pick as opposed to a Fire Megumi now.
Are you in the Discord?
Yeah,
member
Oliver
Discord?
Slam down. True Whale considering where to go from here, because what's great about the Oliver is it could pivot into anything. It doesn't.
That's where I post my feed picks. Wait, what?
To just take that
I don't do that.
From Jiwoo.
But you never know.
Okay, yeah, True Whale does have these.
Any Narsha tips?
Well. So he's just literally taking the
you need to have god tier runes and amazing support LD5, and the enemy draft badly, and then your Narsha is insane.
Very strong pick as well as Sekhmet.
Yo, RuneScape, thanks so much for the members for 24 months. Summoners of TCG? I don't know about that, man. I'm not a TCG kind of guy.
Oh, well, there's Elsharion. I suppose it's got that high damage, but there's nothing.
Craig can be a swift booster via Bruiser. Yeah, I think he's awesome.
I mean, Elsharion and Sigurd is a pretty nice combo that a lot of players do.
Veronica get buffed? They just have to revert the change back to all Veronica. And that's more than enough.
It's just, you know, he said, yeah, I see you. I can do that too. That is incredible stuff.
An immense.
Wait, True stealing draft from Jiwoo. Look at that.
I don't know if we've seen
Does it work though?
Team theft today.
How long will I stay live?
I
don't know, but I'm not stay hive. That's so funny. Until I finish day 1, I think, and then I gotta go for dinner. I might go back for day 2. Then, because we got another America Prelim day we haven't watched yet.
Protection against that though.
And now it's all on True Whale for this 5th pick. What does he think is going to be the highest value option for him to actually cement this pseudo cleave?
Yeah, I wouldn't. He probably needs some sort of, you know, threat still. He's going for a Vivichel here, so a bit.
If I were a streamer, what would be my full-time job?
In case Sekhmet misses or forcing the Sekhmet to target
I was
that
doing
Vivichel,
tech
and then also
sales
just have, you know,
before.
backup heal
Didn't like
as
that
well
too
in
much.
that skill too. So bans are likely.
I was doing in marketing agency some before. That was kind of fun, but low pay and a lot of hours.
Speed leads are out.
Maybe I like physical work. So like you can have like free exercise. No, more like free cardio.
Yeah,
and like,
might still take turn 1 here.
and then you can go to the gym to like look good, but you get free cardio for doing something physical. Yeah, I think that'd be better than like a desk work. Maybe like some trade work.
Now Megumi can cut in here and do a little stun on the Oliver to keep him from doing any hijinks. Annabelle's going to essentially...
Or be a stay-at-home dad and marry a rich woman. That sounds kind of sick. Yeah?
Yes, interesting choice.
I don't mind that. I'll be a gold digger.
After the Elsharian, so True Will agrees here, just deleting one monster. Right
I'll be
now.
a gold
So
digger,
think it's
baby. Let's
essentially,
go. I think I would love. No, I don't think I would love it though. I was about to say chef, but then that is like crazy intense work though.
obviously, Annabelle
I don't know
Thirst
about
is
that.
also very, very strong here.
But cooking is
That skill's
fun,
gonna be
but maybe not as a
lot of
job.
debuffs here now, but
Maybe
nothing
baking
too
is
important
more
landing
fun
on that Han. No
and
glass
less
or
intense. Like you
glass
bake
shield
and then you just sell for the whole day. But cooking is like the entire fucking day of intense work. Maybe baking is more fun. Can someone verify that? Because I would watch like vlog from like different people with different jobs, and bakers, they do a lot of work
passive. Does Han have enough
in a
damage
short
to
period of
one-shot
time,
this,
and then they sell that
Sinister?
stuff,
Probably not.
and then they.
He does get a defense break.
But
That is
cooking
gonna
is
be
like
probably
the
deepest
whole
monsters
day
even.
of like,
Oh,
damn, bro.
there was kind of that other option where he could have just attacked Abellio and basically passed.
Will you make a watch along video on SWC like say Shizzle? What do you mean watch a long video?
Slows are out too.
Isn't it? Are we? Aren't we watching along right now?
That's all that Belly is actually moving from, but the Mega B gets a stun, but the Belly also
Bam.
responds back with a proc that is a dead Han.
Sell drugs? Ooh. Someone I know recently got arrested for selling drugs though, so sounds like pretty low ROI right there. I think he was doing it for 2 years and he got handcuffed in his house.
Instead of dictating the pace of the game,
So that's rough, man.
All of a sudden,
You don't want to work
because,
as a chef,
this
yeah, maybe not
continues,
though.
Abellio's
Maybe
chances
private chef,
slowly
though?
get stronger and stronger.
Private chef?
Yeah, Elsharian does
So like you
have
cook
good damage
very
control, Steven
small
Drake
amount
unable to steal
for
the
very
lead.
rich
That's
people,
very bad. Belly passes
and not like
once
all the
a
time.
year.
You don't
And the violent
you don't
proc
clock
is
in every day,
the
fucking
show right now.
8-12 hours a day of
No
like
yet.
non-stop sweating.
No way. No way. When you're getting kicked while you're down to sleep on Elsharion, oh, you hate to see it. That's a message, Topa.
Wow. I mean, I didn't want to say. I did say that Annabelle doesn't have
Yeah,
sleep
pastry
available
seems
unless-
fun.
Or heal available unless she gets that.
But
sleep, and
everything
then
gets
sleep comes to
everything
you.
is tiring and intense and hard when you do it every day to make a living. Maybe not streaming though. Maybe streaming is probably the easiest.
Yeah, the team composition not working out for True Will. It
Like,
looks
there's
good
nothing
for
hard about what I'm doing
Elsharion,
right now,
but
so maybe this is like the most
Debuffs
chill.
were
Wait, G will win again.
slow as well as the defense.
I remember I watched this when I was brushing my teeth when I woke up, and I remember Truewell went it with a violent Elsharion. I think that's why he lost.
This is amazing. Getting 2-0 lead on True Whale early. This is going to be tough. This is a like now True Whale's really
Baking drugs.
Going to day 3.
Yeah, he really does have to make it happen. I mean, he cannot afford to lose even a single game anymore if he wants to secure his ticket today. I mean, Jibu fan is playing very, very well today.
I think the moment you can switch your profession to like a lower, higher paying client on a more one-on-one private kind of nature, it will be much better. From like teaching to cooking to anything, right?
Even when you're not on a physical stage, like you mentioned.
If you have to do it like 8 hours a day, every day, that would
Yeah,
suck.
it really is. We
But
see
maybe
that
if you
Annabelle-
like
Annabelle
do
has
it for a
been
high-paying
unstable
client on a
last night.
one-on-one,
We
like
saw just how effective
that's gonna be much
the
better.
turn defense break as well as the 2-turn slows allowed the Abellio to move and get rid of that Han very comfortably. But right now the Annabelle is gone and Truewell is sitting with first pick. We'll see what direction does he want
What
to
is
take this draft.
Seishizo's latest
Yeah,
video?
what
Are
is
you
that
talking about?
magic combo of monsters? It's probably not going to be a team steal like as we saw. I think just bring your own brand of aggression is the way to go. Because
I mean, he cut
I
off
get
he
the
cut out his
methodology of
stream
taking the entire enemy team, but usually when you do
of
that,
this
it's
pod and put it as YouTube
play,
video, right?
You're just picking it so they don't.
But
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this Kovarchi
this is
pick
kind of
from
like
back, and
background
obviously
noise
that
when I'm
Jibu
talking to you
is
guys.
in
They're not
the
exactly
stat
very
map, so Jibu fan
educational.
won't be able to run the
I plan
exact
to do
same
like
map
a
as
highlight
although Truewell
video
has done
for
available, so he
the
can run that
qualifying
draft
players
either.
for each
We'll see how
region,
he pivots now.
and maybe talk about a draft more in depth. Then that's more fun. Because now I'm like talking to you guys. To the people watching later, it doesn't mean shit, right? They don't really care like about this random conversation.
Right? So like we know that it was pre-banned against True Whale, but that's not necessarily confirmation he has one. But we'll have to see.
Wow. I mean, this is literally the 4 monsters that True World drafted in the
Yeah, I will ask the dev if they're gonna give us free 85 event, but
you know, Abellio.
what he answer with is not my problem, okay?
As history would imply, we go Abellio right now.
Yeah, I really would like.
I
to
will
see
instantly
this
sub to
even
your
if
OnlyFans,
it's not
Sean.
that really big. That's a pretty nice pick. I still really like a part.
Okay, buddy, calm down, calm down.
Very, very well for Truewell.
Maybe one day.
Good call. We're getting down to the wire here. This is
You
kind
never
of
know
gonna
what
be
having a
more basic
kid
than anything
can
else. Choosing the hay gang.
really change you. Like if I have a kid, maybe the cost of raising a kid be too crazy. So might consider OnlyFans.
Devastating. Probably has to be banned out, or maybe Truewell is tanky enough and Sony approved.
You think Obama got a good shot this year to go to finals? Out of everyone, Obama always have the worst shot every year. Due to the amount of stream he has and the amount of free info people have on his runes, if they want to do homework against him,
What do you get rid of? It's got to be the
out of
Delfino.
everyone that qualify for World Final, Obama will always have the worst shot. But that's why it's fun to watch if he wins, right?
That Sony has so much. We'll see. Is Truewell Sony approved here?
Oh my God, not exactly.
Because everyone here has similar. Oh my God. Jiwoo just clapped Truewell with El Sharion on Swift.
Can still win this one. Unfortunately, Megumi cutting in here.
Is it over?
Does take away
Oh wait, the Oki might do it
so
though.
lose a significant chunk of damage to that.
Wow, but a full stuns is putting him in a good position too.
Yeah, full stun is looking very good. Han does get a proc up, but with that glancing it, not doing a whole lot of damage. I think we just need to cycle turns in this Okeanos. We need that skill 3 up once again. Skill 2 Okeanos, and we're looking not too bad, honestly, in Truewell's position.
Oh, he gives it to himself. It's all on Oki right now. Ooh, it's a tough call for sure.
Yeah, I would have liked
Like
to see
Oki,
that
if he
going
Valen proc
That's a
back to
very
another skill 3
odd
and attack
upgrade.
buff, he
And
might have a
also,
shot.
some decent damage. That was a 5.3k hit.
But that would be
Skill
pretty
one, obviously,
hard,
that crit
though.
does help.
I think the Kovaci should boost Oki because he needs a skill 3 more than he need the other thing.
It wasn't Sonya proof. It was tanky, I will say. Devastating stun on the Okeanos.
Oh, he's dead now.
To set up that defense.
Yeah, I think the El Sharion might just kill him. Oh, it's over.
Yeah, he's really low.
Wait, Truewell got 3-0.
Does get the pushback on the El Sharion, so Okeanos
Hey,
is
yo.
still staying alive. I think you almost have to just give that.
Oh, he could have had skill 3 here.
Okeanos and hope you proc out so you can get your skills. But he went for the skill 3, and he does actually get the proc out. But now there are no skills since we didn't skill 2 the Okeanos earlier. Oh, this is so painful.
That's what we were all hoping for, dude. It's all.
Damn, he got 3-0.
Oki is the way out.
Gigi, bruh.
To
Gigi.
see that didn't happen. Megumi is proccing like a fiend. Doesn't matter. The El Sharion's gonna take it down, and just like that, all of Truewell's hope for winning this game.
GG, brother. All right, Koiso and Turison.
Worked so well for him against Zed.
I'm a believer. I'm legitimately a believer. This whole draft is very 2019, actually, now that you say it. You know, it's like going back in time. It's just very old school. And I'm very much digging it, dude. Eleanor's passive was a shining light earlier today.
100% rigging.
Can repeat that going
I think
into,
Truewell went in with the secret draft with a violent El Sharion, and the El Sharion died turn 1. That was kind of not really the plan.
But no, this is the first match when everything is
Maybe.
available. This is what the players choose to go with. And we see a Diana last pick. Okay. Diana is definitely kind of a victim to Bella, so I think Koiso is kind of...
It's fun seeing RNG destroy people from time to time. I know, right? What are you playing right now, though?
broke into the stables.
What games are you enjoying at the moment?
They are out to play, dude.
I feel like the
Instead,
win
it's
stock will
actually the
clap
speed lead that
here.
gives Van Turkson wanting to guarantee that he starts this game and stays far ahead of Koizu.
Yeah, I'm not surprised the CR is getting banned out here, although you kind of you see the CR is the proper ban if your Vanessa's getting banned out, because then you could be getting outsped and you lose your Bella turn one anyways. But now the Bella is banned, which kind of is what I expected, of course, to be banning out.
You playing Limbus? Yeah, I heard. I heard Limbus has a very intense community. Very dedicated and supporting community for a for Limbus.
Here. I don't know if there's going to be enough damage from Trixon this early to take it out, but let's find out.
Turison look like the guy from the Raid Shadow Legend ads. Crazy. That's some way to describe somebody. That's a very niche way to describe somebody.
Trixon is just trying to buy time here and not lose that Shiho to the Diana.
It's been 8 years? Oh my god, really? That's whoa.
Yeah, it really is. And now he's off to go for that Diana. Does not want to give it any of that free attack bar. Knowing the Yanhong heal will top her off.
Do you think SWC player hide the best secret unit until finals? Probably not.
That turn to the Diana is going to be transformed.
But on the day before the final, they could spend $50,000 to pull a new LD5.
Extra damage for the Shiho.
That happened before.
At all. And here comes Rakuni to help reduce or help increase that HP a little bit more. Gives the turn over to him so he can try to get a stun, and only one on Josephine of all people.
Yikes.
I heard
Yeah,
Epic
that-
7
that
is launching on
got caught
Steam.
in
I
the
might want to give that a
early
try
game. Got that
because
very
they are
nice
going to have like a
zone, but
separate
it's
server,
right
separate
there, but
PvP
you have to
ladder.
be throwing. Only sign of the problem is
And
that you do not want to be stunning and
from what I know, if you play like couple months in Epic 7, you can start to really grind the RTA and get to top ranks, which is like, wow, really?
This is looking pretty rough for him. Like,
You can play
Driven is
Summoner stuff for a
hanging on,
year
but
and
he's
would
actually in a
still
really
stuck at
precarious
P1 now, I
situation.
think.
He definitely isn't. That Vanessa now glanced on that skill too as well. So no Divas break on top of that Diana. This was maybe an opportunity. No, the Stark actually doesn't.
'Cause I heard they give you so much skill up, so much summoning material that
very, very good in this match right now.
you grind a little bit, maybe you spend some money.
Not going for those stuns
You
on the She-Hulk. He
can,
knows
because
they're just
some of
gonna,
my friends started like less than a year ago and they're grinding for like top couple hundred RTA.
He just wants to get
Which is
that
like, whoa,
guaranteed kill
okay.
from Stark where he can.
Yeah, it's actually Koizo's going for the provokes here. He's got two-turn provokes out right now. The Stark does have threat state, so the Diana is forced to go there. Does get that unfortunate violent proc here, and already had a full attack press, so cannot take the additional turn after transforming here now.
It's been a long time since I've seen one of those, Topa. Like one of those back-to-back Diana proc fests. It's been a while.
Yeah, I know
Also,
that's
Epic 7
definitely
has
back
the
to 2019
animated
when we saw,
and I'm kind of a
Twix's
sucker
Diana
for
do
that a little bit.
Yeah, has been a minute
For
since
real.
That has been the case, and now the Twix's team is getting a bit low, so Stark's passive is ramping here, and this Diana is looking a bit vulnerable.
And this would be the moment to get that stun on
Hello,
the
Next
Stark. He's about
Ramesh.
to take the turn. Nicely done from the Josephine.
How to get employee
Yeah,
LD
very
luck?
close to coming
Have you
close
tried
to that.
uploading on YouTube?
May have even
It
saved
might
Diana
work.
here as that Stark,
Epic 7 has
does have that
RTA now.
damage.
Yeah, they have
I
been
believe Yanhong does have heal
for many
available.
years
It's
now.
looking
They also
very
have tournaments similar to SWC.
So this is a brave move going for the kill here.
But I think collab unit in Epic 7 is limited, right? Like if I miss the collab duration, I will never get like the free run collab or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's definitely the correct play since you do have this heal available, so you can actually transform back and you can get rid of that Stark before it can do anything with that attack buff. And at this point, I mean, Turks
So that's
kind
kinda
of
sad.
without answer against this
If
Diana.
the
I don't
collab
think
unit is
she
meta,
will
then
use
you
the
kind of
She-Hulk to stun this
kinda
Diana.
stuck.
We go for round 2. Can we get it this time?
because you can't get that,
The
right?
only chance and does not
Nope.
get it.
Nope, that's a tough ask. I mean, he did technically get everything he needed to make that happen, but not quite.
They do
enough. So
reruns?
this
You
is
gotta wait for
looking
that,
like
though.
A dub for Koizu. Koizu fans in chat are probably popping off right now. Also, this Diana is going for the world record on most missed dots, I think. I don't think she's landed one.
Yeah, that's a good point. I almost forgot that she got buffed to apply those dots even when she's not removing any beneficial effects. But once again, I mean, those dots don't matter. Another transformation coming through, and
Ooh, the
so
Diana
dots,
goes
not two
hard.
dots, obviously, don't matter as that straight up just removes the She-Hulk from the field. They simply transform back, and now there's 0 damage on the side. Person does have Vanessa revive potentially, but anything that's going to be revived is just going to be removed immediately after.
I could, yeah, this is, I was about to say, this could be a reasonable concede moment here. I think even before the She-Ho went down 1-0 in favor of Koizu off the start here. Extremely well played, dipping into the stables, grabbing all the horses and bringing them out to pasture.
Yeah,
Do I
Turks
play
and, you know,
PS5?
he
No.
made
I don't think
that
I
as Sierra
I only own like a
expecting that,
Switch
like,
recently because of my
Vanessa
wife.
getting banned or fearing
I never really
Vanessa being
owned like a
banned.
gaming
That's more of a
console.
fear ban.
I've been a
Was that,
PC
Sierra,
master
as
boy
opposed to, you know, more rational
since
ban,
day
that
one.
Probably would have had to be that Diana. The Diana didn't even get any.
Back then in the
meaningful
neighborhood, there would be like
additional
one
turns
kid that
on the
owned a
board.
gaming console, and I would go to
Yeah,
his
you're right
house
about
to
that.
play the game.
The keyword,
But I never get to
valuable
own
is
one.
Really important there, right? Because she hindered herself by getting the additional turn that would have denied her from getting.
And
the
then when we
She-Hulk,
went in
which
school,
kinda
there'll be like
stinks,
one
but still,
dude
still
that
just
is
an
like rich
amazing-
and he can
an
own
amazing
everything.
choice there. They got
So I would go to his house to
phenomenal
play
value
some of the
regardless.
some
Here
of the
comes that
games.
Oliver, something we're much more expecting in that first pick slot.
Yeah, especially once that Yanhong is in the pre-ban, maybe, you know.
Like, I can never play game on a controller.
Oliver combination is pretty good.
I don't know how people do it.
Have a Legolas here making a return
It
as
blows
well.
my mind how people can
Those,
play gun
yeah,
like
that-
shooting game on a
that's
controller
smooth
so
transition of
flawlessly.
Oliver.
Now he's going
With
for the
such
fellowship,
fluid
from the
motion.
horses to the fellowship now.
It's
Legolas is
crazy.
a fun answer
I
to
can
the
never
game
aim
stuff,
shit without a
bringing
mouse.
High damage and attack bar absorption. This is pretty cool.
Ooh, we're seeing the Ella Irene combination. This combination can be very strong as the Irene can put up threat stay on the Ella. Therefore, you get the totem, so you lower cooldowns, and then you get more backs, and then you get more threat stay. And this can be kind of an infinite combo against slower paced teams. But Koiso's team is pretty fast paced right now, especially with the 33 speed lead coming out of the Oliver.
That is like the combo. As people used to talk about like Gani Hathor with ventilate targets, right? Ella and Irene is kind of the new school version of that old school combo.
Dude, I hate Ella Irene, bro.
Here too, because that means
It's
you
so
you can
toxic.
apply the,
You don't even stay on the
reflect harmful
field.
Effects. You can apply bombs.
It's like the worst Gani Hathor.
Also attack and speed buff from the legless.
Gani Hathor, you're still on the field.
Shizuka's also very
Irene
good
Ella,
at
you're
stealing
gone
that
from the
threat state
field
that the Irene
altogether.
applies. I think Shizuka kind of has to be a force ban at this point. There's actually only one buff remover on Koiso's side, and it's gonna be that Legolas. So actually, Turkcen's opting to go for that Legolas. Well, Shizuka does have buff remover.
You made a
one
friend from
It's like
Summoners
the
War?
9
That's
and 8
insane,
dude,
bro.
so this is actually looking
I have
pretty
a
good
couple
for
100,000
for
friends from
Turkcen. We'll
Summoners
see
War.
if he can capitalize on that.
You guys are my friends, right?
Here we
All right,
go,
let's not be
guys.
parasocial here.
1-0 in favor of Koizu right now. No one at match point. Let's see how this goes. She can bag somebody if she wants to.
Are you reading books?
Shizuka's
No, haven't done that
in the back.
since
Oh, but does not get the attack part. That's
high
a
school.
Pretty bad miss. As the moment that
I had a period with audiobooks though, but that switched to like Alpha Male podcast now.
Yeah, you hate to see that. That's Irene owners everywhere are relenting because I'm sure that's everybody can identify with that. Whole team stunned from Gianna. Nice proc from the Aragorn to increase cooldown times on all but the Irene.
You don't have a single person in a 1,000 kilometer radius that plays Summoners War?
There can put this threat state on somebody. And it's
Hey,
actually
man,
goes
same.
for itself. And now Shizuka is moving right after. All things nature is coming through. And this is not looking good for Turkcen at all.
This is the reason, right, that we love the Shizuka here because that third skill is just as insane as it was during her introductory year. Like, look at this, dude. And that bomb is actually getting to a point where it could actually clean up the kill, even just based on Shizuka's attack. Oh, wow, Gianna goes down.
Wait, Gianna just fed this Koiso, this Koiso Shizuka to win. Did he?
Because there's an attack buff bomb coming, and that's going to be another dead monster, likely the Stark here.
Some of that might have been the reduced damage from the threat state that just saved that Ciara. That's crazy. And here comes a bomb pop, stunning Stark. Well, he's actually, I think, in dot range there, Toba.
Yeah, he should be. I mean, he also has,
I'll probably make some E7 video on my second channel.
So can definitely confirm that kill
The
there.
2026 beginner grind, bro. It's gonna go hard.
2-0 lead. He has not dropped the game yet.
Koizu is playing out of his mind.
All right.
Like
Wait, is he winning 3-0? Oh, no. It looks short.
Off, Toba.
He might win 3-0.
Maybe we'll see all newcomers in our America's Cup. That would be quite the feat. As right now, obviously we had Jiwoo Fan already qualified. That is a newcomer, and one of these two players that is going to be making through. It is also their first appearance.
You have
in the
5
tournament.
close friends that play Summoners War. Look at
Pretty
you
crazy.
flexing
Him and
friends
Jiwoo
out
doing
here.
great
The
work
fuck?
today.
Calm
This is
down,
pretty
buddy.
amazing. I was also impressed with Turkcen's performance too. You know, losing 3
Imagine
to
having
Koizu
friends.
would be wild and difficult, but like I've still impressed.
We don't
with
do that
his
here, okay, buddy?
performance Regardless of what happens in this game here, and this game is very important, chat, because now Koizu is sitting at match point in our last game of the day.
Have I played ZZZ? I played for a little bit when it launched, but not really. I don't know, I can't play like PvE story-based game.
Combination is not available.
I got bored. I grew up playing PvP game.
Ciara has been doing great work for Koizu, so I'm glad it's making a return.
Every game I play more a lot since I grow up has always been PvP game.
Yeah, that is a very early joke.
I've never finished a single RPG story-based game ever in my life, I think.
Obviously, the provokes don't activate that Josephine passive, but maybe Koizu actually wants Turkcen to go in this position, as now he has that Fire Legolas coming back once again with that Dark Aragorn.
Most of my goodies are in their 30s, 40s. Yeah, some of our audience are mostly older people. You. Talking about you, Unk. Fucking in your 30s, still playing mobile game. Come on now, buddy. I see you.
Traditionally ruined on despair.
I see you all. You're 21, Cap. Stop LARPing, all right?
That did work out well for him.
I'm 22. Okay, buddy. Really?
Yeah, this is
I'm 23.
This is bruiser
Stop
compatible.
the LARP,
This is
okay?
Eleanor making it back. This is she is a contender for MVP.
Thank you,
today.
Hippo. I appreciate that.
Yeah, does soak up the ban here. I think I would have preferred the bans to be on that Legolas still. I feel like you can kind of get through that Elnor, and if you
Only
if you ban
unks play
Legolas, you
summoners,
kill Seer, you
okay?
kind of just win the game at that
All
point.
the
So I
young
do like
people
the
be
ban,
playing
especially,
Hoyoverse game
the
and
performance that
Wuthering
she
Wave.
has had today.
Stop laughing.
It'd also be
We only have
easy to
unks
say,
here.
like, oh, Josephine's a dead pick here, but we don't want to underestimate the power of a guaranteed crit skill 1 with stun attached to it. So we'll see how this ends up going for Koizu here. But Tarixin's got some tempo right now.
Man, I mean, Koizu's
I'm
kind of sun running
17.
here, too,
Calm
just
down,
not
buddy.
Getting defense broken there too is very nice. That he does not have any heals on his side, so any damage that Sierra takes will be permanent. And not getting defense broken there is a good start for him.
Yeah, he's on a clock. It's all just like, oh, and there's the stun. That's the one activator on that team, basically. For Josephine's
there's
matchup.
also-
Damn, that Viva kind of... That Viva cheating.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
Oh, this could
Wait,
be-
that Viva
this
cheated.
could be a kill.
Surely we're swapping here. Okay,
Surely,
what's the
right?
Joseph-
Now, Hoyoverse will never make a turn-based PvP game. That's so much effort.
I mean, the value, dude. Just the
You gotta
sheer
balance the
value of getting
meta.
from
Gotta pump out
100%.
new unit without
It's
power
amazing. Look,
creeps.
he's not in a rush. He's like, there's nothing that heals.
Not
over there.
happening, bro.
I can get to that later.
Yeah, definitely does
Being
not wanna wake
PvE
up
only
Josephine as
allow you to
that
make
is a
whatever
very
kit you
tiny
want.
shield sitting on top of
You
it.
don't have to
That
care
is
for
a key
balance.
moment right there from that Viva chill. In the insane
And you
speed
can
of
make the
Divine
character
Block, this
pretty to
Legolas
sell. It's so much
is gonna be
simpler.
cooking here, and why I would have liked to see him in that ban.
Now he's debating ripping the skill 3. I think you do. Yeah. Here we go. Oathbreakers comes out, gets it on all possible targets.
Yeah, not. Yeah,
Like
Turkson
in
knows
those
that
games, you
that's
can
not
make the
good,
most
so he
broken
does
thing
have
ever and be like,
that
yeah, yes, that's
go
pretty
off.
cool. New
And
kid,
he's
let's
looking
go.
pretty good, all thanks to that Viva build
In
ban
Summoners War, the newer
Yeah.
unit are like,
This
they always
this
come
might
out
be
fucking
fast to
nerfed.
a game 4, essentially for the.
It's
for this
so
one, because, yeah,
so
Tarixin,
sad.
did
They're
a
so
good
scared of
job
making something
drafting
too
against what
strong.
he's bringing. Unless Legolas wants to like seriously pop off here, it is possible, especially with the
Because
team up from
there's
Aragorn
not
here.
there's no
Yeah,
positive
Legolas
feeling coming out of
can
nerfing
still
new
do this.
unit, right?
The team up from Aragorn will team up
You
with
go-
this Legolas, and that is a defense break.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the damage is there.
Yes! Wow, that's crazy.
Yo, this
output.
fire Legolas is going
Not enough.
crazy though.
Not enough, dude. Low
Hello?
roll. He got the low roll from the Legolas. Oh, wait a minute. If
Do I
he
play Brave
changes-
Fontiers?
right,
I don't think
yeah.
so. What's that?
Oh,
Well, he has to bomb the star because of the threat state, so therefore he doesn't want to even want to use the bomb. Goes to absorb. Aragorn gets the kill on that star, gets the bottom proc, but it's not enough to finish the Nezuko. And the Stark, actually no, I think Legolas outspeeds the Stark.
Oh!
But he gets the wait, it's a despair, Vanessa.
The Turixon with the sleep on the Josephine and the despair
Wow,
stun.
what a stun right there. That is insane.
Kinda
Legolas
cheating,
does
low-key.
still have a potential to bottom proc out. He does not proc out, however. So Stark can finish off his CR here. And Vivid Chill does have heals available.
These twists and turns are driving me crazy, bro. Is this all? Was this Legolas's fault? Another stun, dog.
Like I wouldn't mind having a Summoners War
And the
game,
bottom proc. All right, back it up.
everything the
He's over.
same, but with
Some definitely is a
3D,
match. Yeah, that
Oh,
damage is gonna
either
be
like
confirming
the
the
Legolas
kill.
ultra anime Honkai Star Rail graphics or like
We are going to
Expedition
game 4. Not
33.
so easy for Koi, so he's gonna have
But
to
like
work for a
with
bit harder.
with PvP like
Love
that.
that
It'd be like,
energy, dude. Yeah,
ooh,
Tarixin
shit.
has actually, he's been in this position.
That'd be very
before
cool
today.
though.
Actually, he did this against Goku in a manner of speaking, right? Like there is absolutely the potential for a reverse sweep here. Man,
Reverse
that
sweep? No,
Legolas did
doesn't look
some
like it
dirty.
though.
Now it's just stealing it away, as Turkson did pre-ban the CR2, so the speed leads are getting thin.
Comtus
it's
almost
a-
did it, and then they
Yeah, it's a great equalizer,
and then they
as it
they
were,
didn't.
You know, Proc here, despair stun
And
there.
then Summoners War
on the
Chronicles
Legolas.
happened.
Now there's a lot of fire here, so Tarixin could try to go water and do a little elemental diversity just for the rock paper scissors of it. But like, yeah, this is a good setup for Koizu.
Yeah, something alongside like Annabelle, I think would be great here. There's no immunity, no cleanse, and I mean, I want to shout out my boy Parjana once again. Where is he at? You know, the provokes doesn't care about Josephine, can still get that card control, but he's
Mio,
out
you're gonna
there
release
for
an auto
a
chess
the
game,
last
but they
round.
release like
I have not
kid
seen
game
this
though.
monster
Doesn't
yet today.
it's not very deep.
You've been calling for that Parjanya all day, and I'm waiting for somebody to just have. Oh my God! Don't.
Yeah, Aetherial Restart
No,
could have been
it's
that.
the
No
Parjana.
way.
They
Now
almost
I
did
get
it.
pizza chats. No way. Did-
Almost.
Did Koizu hear you right now from the ether?
Yeah, Corso bringing out the Parjana. It's not as good on his side as it would have been on
Would you play
Turk's side.
Summoners or
There's
auto
that
chess?
wind monster in the Stark, so he actually
I
takes it
think
away.
I
do like the
think
Annabelle
we're
better.
we're kind
You know,
of
it's a bit
over
more
that
passive,
era
but
now,
constantly
right?
heals.
I don't know.
good counter against.
I think there was an era of auto chess, but we're kind of over that now. Will you review Eric B's matches?
So Chow looking to ignore.
Wait, I casted those. Do I need to review those?
That was a
I think he did
fun
very
moment.
well.
It was great here.
Very cool
Velasquez,
matches,
such a
fun
spicy
AoE, damage,
monster, too, dude.
exciting
I
team.
love seeing this monster picked. Even
And
just
then
trying
he
to draw
adapted
like
in
this
the
with
lower
Fable
bracket
was putting
final
up
to
with a light
win.
Robo and a cleave, but this
It was
is
a
really
good
cool.
show.
Yeah, there's definitely some highlight moments.
What is the thing that Ethereum started lacking?
There is sustain on the side of Koi.
I think they started with a small roster, too small. The first meta was pretty ass because it's like too bruiser heavy. The PvE was like, what the fuck happened?
And he is certainly gonna try.
Yeah, they kind of fucked up a lot in the launch.
And that is, it's not a lot.
And nowadays people don't have patience to stay, right? If your game fucks up early, they dip and they never come back because why do they need to? There's so many gacha games to play. So they kind of fucked up. People left and they never came back. That's about it, I think.
Try to work on something else.
Because there's a new gacha game every month. If they don't like your product, they just leave. They just leave. Back then, you didn't like Summoners or what else do you even play? There's nothing else, right? So they had TAM. Summoners or Epic 7, they had TAM. Ethereum Restart, they didn't have TAM. They didn't have the luxury of being the first.
Aiming to get more damage as his allies take damage. Velasquez is similarly going to get stacked up in the background as damage is dealt. Monsters are taken down. Huge defense break opportunity here on the Megami. You can kind of file in here.
What if every unit get an ultimate skill they can use once?
Yeah, only 2 hits, so low roll in there.
Then that skill gotta be really strong, right? That's kind of like the Zenitsu skill 4, they can use it twice. It's kind of cool though, it's kind of unique.
Doesn't really want to be utilizing that skill too right now when there's shield as well as a revenge debuff on this.
Nowadays, new gacha game are just goon bait. Hey man,
minimum amounts of
the
value
goon
from
sell.
making
What
that
can
right
you?
now.
What can they say?
Let's see what Legolas can do. No defense breaks on the table, still managing to do good damage. An excellent
Same
little
story,
block
but
here.
then you got a
He
pretty
can cycle
actress
into
actor
skill
on,
2 and
instant
hope
hit.
for a high roll.
Yeah, it's really been low rolling. So, Legolas has not been performing. Yeah, 2 hits once again. I think it's 3 attacks every time 2 hits right now in this game.
Yeah, Ethereum now, like if they launch Ethereum at the current state, now, not bad. The launch was a
Fighting the dust, dude. Look at that. Oh, dude, it's not.
whoa, what a ride, bro! What a ride.
Again, dude.
The game right now, because I still log in daily to do my dailies, and they still sponsor me to do some content here and there, which is very kind of them. I don't know how they can afford it though.
This is a statistical anomaly. So for
But the game now is
for
not too
anybody in
bad.
chat who hasn't seen
Back
the
then,
Legolas
oh my
skills,
god,
just
what
go
the
read skill
fuck?
1. Just go read
I
skill 1,
send them
has a chance
messages
to attack up
of
to 5
paragraphs
times.
and
So the fact
paragraphs
that
like,
he's low rolling
guys,
is
wake
really
the
bad.
fuck up, fix your shit.
Too
late, though.
Self boost, but that's violent proc anyway, so the self boost was kind of wasted. And now Megumi is looking to control this Legolas here, but Annabelle does
You
have
feel like
cleanse,
Summons is way harder to get an LD unit in any other game? Because it is. Because it is, and Summoners will never change. You get an LD in Summoners or you get a fucking boner immediately. But in other game, you know you're getting the next banner unit. It's whether how many dupes you're gonna get of that unit to make them stronger. In Summoners World, getting a new Velasquez, oh my god, you get a boner for 8 hours. Free Viagra. But happens like a couple times a year only. Maybe once a year.
I mean, this is incredible stuff from
So Comters will never change that.
every time.
Incredible's a good word for it. It's not necessarily good incredible. It's just, it's outrageous. It is an anomaly. Do you use it? That's the question Trixon is wrestling with, and he ultimately chooses.
When you get
to
a
hold.
second
What do think
Velasquez,
is
you
the right
cry.
call? 'Cause
That's
there's so
true
many
though.
shields out.
Yeah, there's so many shields out, but this is
I'm lucky
shows
enough to
that
never
if you're
experience
not
the dupe
utilizing
LD5
Velasquez
syndrome
going
yet.
fully stacked, Velasquez
Touch
would
wood.
be a bad pick in the matchup. So this Velasquez definitely
And I hope I will never
matchup
experience
here.
that.
It does get that.
That'd be
attack
cool.
bar now from that Megumi going down, but his 2-turn provoke by this Josephine.
He didn't go for the.
Did he pick Velasquez? Damn.
Reduce the Raccoon perhaps there. I was like, there's a big opportunity.
Velasquez is definitely a ladder unit though.
Velasquez, if you high roll, but
Velasquez is definitely not a tournament unit.
I rolled a single time.
Yeah, well, clearly he doesn't need it because I think okay, it probably doesn't need more.
You're
than
so lucky you
these.
didn't get a
That
single
was
LD5 in 3 years. Do you
but
play the
there,
game
if the
though?
4 hits, it does take it out. Velasquez is here, though.
From my
Come on,
experience
Velasquez.
summoning for people,
Highlight reel. I don't
even
think
if you're like a
they can do
casual
anything
player,
about
it seems
Annabelle.
like you get about 400
Showing
LDs
why
per
Annabelle
year.
was such a good pick, by the way,
I'm not
because it
joking.
just renders Velasquez's second skill
If you're like
obsolete
super try
after
hard,
that.
you
So
maybe
now it's just a game
getting
of
600
controlling,
LD scroll per
the
year now.
Stark and the Velasquez. This
Assuming
would be
you're
kinda like juggling two bombs,
you're
but, like,
sacrificing all
we'll
dupe
see.
nat 5
I think
for
Boys
LD
has got
scroll.
this in the bag, Topa.
Yeah, I think it's a game of just being game over at this point because there's no way the Turkmen's coming back. He already dished out that skill 2 from the Velasquez. Well, I mean, it's not going to be taking a turn. Velasquez are typically quite
But because
slow.
summoners of RNG is
Yeah,
so
Michael just
crazy
cleans
that
up Koizo.
you can be the guy that gets 0 LD5. Oh, Kaiser won. Look at that. You can be the guy that gets 0 LD5 forever because statistically, it is possible. So the two first qualified for America Cup are both new debut player. Oh, wow. It was Koiso and Jiwoo. Interesting. All the old guards are gone. Even Truewell couldn't beat them. But maybe Truewell will qualify from the lower bracket, though. Is buying packs and summoners worth it? Probably not. Because you are literally gambling in the purest sense, right? You can also use the money to buy yourself a nice dinner, which will give you more happiness than getting nothing with $150, I think. All right, boys. I think I'm going to go for dinner. If I have time, I'll come back for America Prelim round 2. We can have a longer chat then. But good chat, boys. Good chat. Thank you so much for watching me today. Really appreciate it. I know I'm not playing RTA or anything. But I'm going to go for dinner. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I might come back later for day 2. But dinner with wife comes first. All right? Have a good day, guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.